just like at the peep of the fucking
Peace
thing.
God.
Alright, we're live.
I'm trying to meet you so you know where you're coming.
I can't hear the thing though, the headphones. There you go.
Hey, yo, champ. You don't mind? You don't mind about? Yeah.
You want y'all both?
Yeah. You can turn it up. You can turn it to the side. Yeah,
That's what we got right here, but we just waiting for a few more brothers, you know what I'm saying, to kick it in. Derek. Peace. You good?
Appreciate it.
Boy, how you? How you, man? Everything good? Good to see you again, man.
How you doing, brother?
Cartier,
Call.
this is Trey. You came last time.
Yeah, I think I
Remember, it was so many on there.
I'm good with faces at least.
Yeah, I get it.
Peace.
Pleasure. Peace. Cartier, man.
Morales.
Trey.
Pleasure.
All right.
That's real, champ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all need me to get the fuck out the chair at any time.
We already got the chat going.
Oh, where? I can like somewhat see it.
I'll make it bigger.
I'm jumping on here, but I ain't working with it.
Yeah, we gotta make that shit bigger.
It's me, Ruby Krills, Booms, and you. So this the chill that we're right here for right now, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna go ahead and make it. Alright? Appreciate you. Indeed, need a real media source streaming across. I forgot the next line. So, what we doing here? I'm the kings of the force. It's 12 o'clock already. Nothing from Willie Krills. Marv, when we started.
What's up?
When we started.
It's up to Derek.
Alright.
What's the this logo?
Yeah. I'm about to move it
Oh,
around.
okay.
Calls. Can you just go into the waiting area? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. You want him saying here?
Nah, it's like just me.
Alright, bet.
Just let me know when you get
in the waiting area too, please.
We're gonna start us first, and then we'll start bringing people in.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's good, Mark.
You want to take your belt and come in with the make the entrance. What's up? What's up?
I be forgetting I gotta fucking mix and shit.
Should we close the door?
I got you right now.
I'll close it if anything.
Yo, give me 1 second, brother. Don't start it yet.
There's people already online?
Yeah, chat.
Alright. Chat jumping, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
We got 7 people out here now.
Okay.
I'm gonna play one more song. We'll play one more song.
Say it again?
I'm gonna play one more song.
Okay.
Go out there, check on everything, and then we jump on.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I won't even hear.
This Thursday.
Oh, word?
That's why it's all still in the making.
That's a good spot.
Thanks, man.
You
Thanks.
was in Clifton for a while, right?
Yo,
3 years.
I'm hearing like
The feed,
the background of
yeah.
that for some reason. Is it maybe the hallway? Maybe it's that.
What the fuck is not? Everything's muted though.
I think it's the hallway, yo.
But your mics are muted.
One of the microphones is on. It's on for late or some shit. Yo, we gonna start, yo.
Alright. You got your video playing? Yeah.
Forgot to mute. Yeah, we gotta look at that center camera right there. We on that center camera.
Alright, bet. Peace.
Yo, mic's off, man. Yo, we rusty as hell. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's is still off.
Yo, we rusty as hell.
This is like riding a bike though.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on? My name's Derek.
I'm your boy, the Big Ceviche, Stack Federal Dollars.
We'll be the Real Point Podcast.
We here, you know what I'm saying, to take this moment in time, you know what I mean, to make a tribute to our comrade, you know what I mean, the CEO, the founding father
Yes, sir.
of this thing right here, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Gone but not forgotten.
Big time.
Word.
Big time.
Indeed, so, man.
Rest in peace to the dead.
Rest in peace, rest in power, brother. Rest in power, champ.
We're here today to celebrate his life, his legacy that he left on this show.
Word.
The Real Point Podcast. How we so we're gonna basically go over how we started the show and how we progressed through the years of this show. We know we haven't been on in a very long time.
But there's still a lot of love out
But
there.
there's still a lot of love. We still get people hitting us up all the time for interviews.
Word.
And, just hitting us up, yo, can you play my music when you get a podcast? We're like, yo, we haven't done a podcast in like 2 years.
I haven't done an episode in a long time.
Yeah. Let's start off with going through our progression, how we started. So basically the show started, when we started the show, it was me and Bebe. We came up with the idea because of my boy Ant.
Okay, shout out to Ant.
Shout out to Ant, he's down in Florida. He's in the chat right now, I think, too. He's working today.
Okay.
But yeah, so when the show started, it was just an idea.
Okay.
Me and Ant were gonna put this together, like over Zoom
Alright.
type thing.
Yeah.
And it was
Shout out
literally,
Zoom.
and it was literally supposed to be just a just like a freestyle type show where we just talk about sports all the time.
Exactly.
For whatever reason, Ant didn't come up with the money for the microphone or his side of the shit.
Negotiation, right?
Yeah, so Bebe, Brad, we was all in a group chat for fantasy football,
Okay.
and he was hearing me talk to Ant about this stuff while we were in the chat. And he was like, "Man, fuck that shit, I'll do it." I don't know why you waiting for it.
Spontaneous.
We'll just do it together.
Yeah,
Fuck it, right? And basically that's how the show started. It was just off of an idea that transformed into what we ended up with.
Somebody that followed through.
Right.
You know?
Someone else picked up the slack, basically.
Exactly.
Shout out to Ant though, because he was always a fan at the end of the day.
Word.
And always followed us and we did all that stuff too.
Yeah.
We got a clip. We're gonna be showing clips throughout this whole episode today of the history and progression of the show, how we started and how we moved on from that. We started just as a sports podcast where we were just talking about sports and politics at one point, because it was around the election time, like when Trump was running for office the first time. And yeah, so we're gonna show this first clip. Producer Marv is in the building. Shout out to Marv also for giving us the spot to do this. We didn't really have a spot to do this.
Regular studios.
We could have went back to 263. Shout out to them. But Marv said, "You know what, guys? I got this shit." And it was actually an idea from Alex the Great, right? Alex the Great from the Top Rope podcast. Right? That's what they call it. Ultra.
Alex the heel.
Alex the heel.
Yeah. You think about DX.
Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, from the wrestling podcast, he came up with the idea like, yo, why don't y'all put on a tribute show for your dad? Knowing that he passed or whatever. So yeah, that's basically how this whole tribute show came about. So yeah, shout out to Marv for hooking us up with a spot in the time. Gregory Studios in Garfield, right?
Down
Jersey. So yeah, let's show that first clip. So this first clip is us at the original studio when we started the show.
And before we show that first clip, we want to thank everybody who gave, you know what I'm saying, the Real Point Podcast a home. You know, for us to actually give other people a platform to come up here and, you know, actually reflect what they were doing or what they were going through or what they were striving to achieve. We definitely appreciate y'all because without, you know, having a home, this went at work.
Word.
Indeed.
And we moved around a couple times.
For real. So with that being said, let's go to the first clip.
Hold on 1 second.
Everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying, while y'all in the chat, place,
There you go.
I want y'all to place down or write in, you know what I'm saying, what was the best moment that you remember from the podcast. First clip right here.
Word. Humble beginnings, I'll tell you that. We legit just had like a folder team. Little did we know he was already live.
Derek, you were like real, like easy going and
Yeah. So let me tell you something about that.
maniac, just ready to go.
Let me tell you something about this clip, right? So at the time of podcasting, right?
Yeah.
No one was really doing live shows. Everyone was legit just doing shows like straight to audio. And they would put it up on SoundCloud or YouTube or just audio.
Right.
So we were like literally like the pioneers of the YouTube podcast.
Word.
You know what I mean? So we were literally just going off of, all right, we gotta do this, plug this in. All right, this might work. Like, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, for like, yo, they said I got a lot of feedback going on with the mics.
Yeah, we got the door open and the TV playing out there too.
Yo, tell them to close that door.
Yeah, the kitchen right here.
Yeah, the kitchen door.
It's a lot of people that
My
came
bad,
in
bro.
today.
We got a lot
I'm
of people in
saying,
the back.
word.
So
It's a packed house.
pardon the feedback and all that. It's a usual Real Point podcast. But yeah, so
podcast fashion.
true. So yeah, so when we first started this podcast, like I said before, it was just a simple podcast. It's supposed to be me and Bebe just talking about sports and politics or whatever. When we found out, oh, we don't speak in my radio, we can just curse and say whatever we want.
Word.
That's when everything just like,
Everything just altered from there.
oh, Bebe was like, oh, I can say fuck. I'll say fuck. He just went off the handle, like he went off the chain.
Yeah, kind of
So-
remind me of Lethal Weapon. He was like Danny Glover, and he was like, what was
Mel
it?
Gibson.
Yeah, Mel Gibson. Yeah, for real.
I can see that comparison. But yeah. So yeah, that's how we started the show basically. We ran with that for like a good 2-3 months before we changed the format. During that time, we were mostly sports. We learned from our mistakes very quickly. Because after that first episode, the second episode was a hot mess. Like when I say hot mess, I had people walking in the background of the video.
Right.
People walking in and out the studio at that time. I think Marv,
I knocked one time.
he knocked on the door outside of the studio. It was a mess, but we fixed it.
Yeah.
We kept moving on. We strived forward because we were just like, yo, we just gotta keep going and see what happens.
Indeed.
If you ask me what our best episode was, that was always episode 3.
Episode 3.
Episode 3 was always like the best episode at that time when we first started out.
In reference when y'all was just doing the sports.
Just the sports and politics.
Right.
We actually broke down topics that time.
Y'all were a little more organized.
Yeah, because we saw what a mess episode 2 was and episode 1, and we were just like, no, we gotta correct ourselves.
Right. Exactly. Moving forward, we gotta make sure we're organized.
Right. So we moved on from there, and we got the idea, let's bring someone in to do these interviews. So the first person we brought in was S.A. Holmes. Shout out to S.A. Holmes.
Shout out to you.
Artist from Patterson.
Okay.
I actually went to high school with him. That's how I knew him.
Okay.
So I hit him up. I was like, "Yo, you want to come do like an interview with us? And we just sit down and talk and just like bullshit."
Right.
And like, yeah. And yeah, that's basically how we progressed it. We got a clip. Just gotta give me 1 second because someone walked in. Yo, Hoodie Frank Liano, shout out to you, my guy.
Shout out to their
Yo, Hoodie, stay here to the end, bro. 'Cause we got a clip of you.
Word. That famous TV.
We got that TV broke clip. So we got like a whole montage at the end of this. We're gonna play like different video clips of either Bebe calling in the show or making a mess out of something. Or just like we got some Instagram videos that you might have seen on our Instagram if you want it. If not, then you'll see them today. But yeah.
Taking a moment to just stroll down memory lane.
Do you remember any of these episodes?
I remember a few, to be honest with you. The one that strikes me the most is the one that you and Bebe did for Scama. I believe that one resonates with me the most because at that point in time, the Real Point Podcast was elevating.
Right.
It was elevating. Everybody wanted to be on the show. And
Crazy.
yeah, exactly. And another thing that Scama, he was like, his name was ringing all through the Power City.
Right.
So to get him in the situation that he was in, because y'all had to go jump through hoops to make that episode happen.
Right.
Because y'all couldn't have him come into the studio because he was on house arrest at that time.
Right.
So everybody had to take all the equipment, move the equipment to where he stayed at.
We got that video clip too. We gonna play that later.
Exactly. So that
y'all.
was one of the, you know what I'm saying, the episodes that
was a pivotal moment for us too.
That stated to me like, yo, this podcast, this platform is going to go further than what it looks like.
Yo, the investment we put into that video was crazy.
Yeah.
Between the work we did to pull all the equipment over there, we had to run back and forth to the studio a couple times in the middle of like setting
Messing
up
things.
Just like the editing at the time was bananas. We did it. We pulled it through. We're gonna show a clip of that later.
Word.
Right now, we're gonna show that clip of S.A. Holmes at the original spot.
Building 3.
Building number 3. Bebe got a funny story here. The next one.
No.
That's the draft.
That's
I ain't
the
gonna play it. Y'all can see that later. We're gonna go straight to the. So this is our first artist interview. We brought him in. Sat down with him.
Trying to do like a little party
during
Super Bowl and shit.
Yeah, word, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We had a Super Bowl party this year in my house, right? Order mad pizzas, wings. We had mad shit right in my house.
We even had a fucking big ass Super Bowl cake, yo.
We had an official,
for real. An official, official.
Yeah,
They had like the teams and everything,
the field and everything, right? So they did we had the whole Super Bowl shit, right? They brought the hookah and everything. Now, mind you, I was living in that apartment for maybe a month and a half because my mom had passed away in October. So I started living in the apartment where, she passed away at, whatever.
Yo,
so
this setup is crazy.
We're like, yo, fuck it, let's do a Super Bowl party. I'm tired of being down and shit and whatever. I got to start having fun, so we do a Super Bowl party. This nigga bring a bootlegged ass fucking little stove to warm up the coal, right? Off of the hookah, right? So he plugged that shit in. Nothing but sparks. All the lights turned off. Now what fucked it all up was this. I live on top of a liquor store. So the liquor store downstairs been shut down for a month
because it was on suspension and some shit.
It was on suspension with some stuff or whatever. So the dickhead never leaves me a key. Because he felt as though we're going to steal from him or whatever.
And he got to go in the basement to turn the light back.
So I call him and he don't pick up. I keep calling, he don't pick up. Kind of find out this nigga in DR.
Chilling.
So I got mad people in my house. We can't turn on the
Yo,
lights
it was
now.
like 50 people, 20 people, some shit like that upstairs. We all
But for
chilling.
some reason,
The lights are all out.
See, but for some reason, right, when my mom was alive, my mom ain't no stupid person either. God, rest in peace to my mom or whatever. She used to have her little connects where people used to come in and put extra wires. She used to just steal light from places. So we had a few outlets that worked still. So we was passing wires everywhere.
Nigga, you weren't doing shit.
No,
I was doing that shit. This nigga was downstairs, mad as hell. Cigarettes, walking in circles and shit. I'm fucking like running extension cords from this room.
Exactly. No, you're right, because it's Super Bowl and there's nobody outside because I live right there in Highland and Spiral and shit.
Yo, and everyone in the house trying to watch the Super Bowl, obviously.
I'm like, fuck this shit.
This nigga downstairs mad as hell.
Trying to break the fucking metal cord, right? Trying to break that shit. Then these niggas went ahead and started passing wires
Yo,
everywhere.
I'm like, you got extension cords? Where they at? I'm like running extension cord from like the kitchen to like the fucking side alley, and this shit was crazy.
But we made the best out of it.
Yeah.
But it was fucking
That was
terrible,
a fun
bro.
night though, bro.
It was fun.
And it was a good Super Bowl too, though.
Yeah, it was.
If it would have been whack, then I mean,
really
yo,
sucked.
like the year before, remember the year before was whack.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
that shit had me stressed the fuck out, yo. I was there like,
I fixed it.
I don't smoke cigars. I don't smoke cigars, and I'm there like,
Yeah, we had cigars and everything out there. Cigars, hookah. I think we even had some bud.
I took the hookah and dumped like a whole entire bottle of fucking
Yeah,
Ciroc in that
yeah,
shit.
shit was
I was
crazy.
mad as hell that day.
We throw some good parties.
But we had our moments and shit, man. That was a fuck up of the year, but we still made the best out of it or whatever, man.
It wasn't that bad. It could have been.
But this nigga brung that broke ass stove over there, man.
Listen,
Little
man.
fucking stove. Yo, I was mad as hell, yo.
Wow, man. Just to hear his voice, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just, it's refreshing, to be honest with you.
Yo,
for
seriously.
real.
Yo, we had so many fun times like that off camera.
Yo, he would tear us up, B. That's one thing
Yo, you
about
remember those
Bebe.
days,
He
yo?
would tear us up, B. For real, man.
Yo, perfect example. Yo, Marv, when you pull up the videos, right? All the way at the bottom, one of the Instagram videos is the one where he's like laying on the couch. The last one, yeah, that one. The last one. Yeah, that one. Let's put that one on real fast. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I believe.
This is a
I
perfect
already know.
example
Yeah,
of Raph ripping on us.
exactly.
Yo, what up, yo? Artist is on 80. I know it's supposed to start at 2 o'clock, but we should be all right.
Story of our lives.
Yo, my eyebrows is on fleek, B.
Delete that.
Damn, look at that shit. It's on fleek. Yeah, so 2 o'clock the interview was. We're gonna be at 4 o'clock, something like that. So we're gonna make it work. We got Stack in the building. Yo, Stack, say what up, yo. You see yourself good? How about Derek over there?
You?
Derek over there still rapping the Ziploc game. Heavy. Yo, give this nigga, Total, yo, DJ Almighty, all y'all niggas, get this nigga another shirt, B. This nigga done rock the shit out this shit already. Get this nigga another shirt. Check us out, man. We'll be on in a few minutes.
That's classic Bebe right there, yo. It don't get no better than that.
Nah, it doesn't, B. It doesn't, bro.
Oh man. So yeah, so we got that going on right there. At this point in the podcast, we were like, yo, this like rap shit is panning out for us. Like we get
Right.
all these rappers coming in. Why don't we just interview the rappers?
Right.
At that time, at the same time, shout out to Schizo at Speak Your Mind Radio. Obviously, that's where we were doing the show.
Exactly.
He had his own show. It was called the Schizo's Asylum, I believe, at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was actually doing interviews as well.
Indeed. Yo, they brought you a new shirt, Lord. Right on time.
I got you. Hold up. So at the time, Schizo was doing his show, and it kind of created a little rift in the studio.
Right,
That we
because-
started doing the interviews also.
Exactly.
But we worked through it. We talked to him, and he started doing different type of interviews eventually, and we moved on from that.
Word.
The one thing that I remember more than anything, all the rappers that used to come in for interviews talking about was the penalty box. And everyone who watched the show, that's the one thing that, like, the first thing you ask someone, like, yo, what's like your most memorable moment for the show?
box.
That penalty box, bro.
Word.
That shit was like the basement.
Yeah,
like,
indeed.
It was crazy that y'all were like the only ones doing that shit.
Exactly.
Like, that was what basically started like a whole
That's what
evolution of the show.
catapulted the show, you know what I'm saying, amongst other shows.
Right.
Beyond other shows, I should say.
So we got a little promo clip that we posted during those days
Word.
of the penalty box. Marv gonna pull it up right fast.
Shout out to Marv, you know what I'm saying, and Bravery Studios once again
Word.
for allowing us to, you know, have a great show for our
My bad, yo. My bad, yo.
A lot of people smoke that penalty box too.
Word. Memorable moments in that penalty box.
For real.
So yeah, that's the penalty box. That was the original penalty box.
Indeed, the original penalty
The
box.
thing that made that more like different than anything else that we had was the fact that it was an actual booth,
Right.
like an actual recording booth. Shout
Word.
out to DJ
Cap. DJ Cap.
Thank you.
Yeah. DJ Cap.
So DJ Kep had that studio before us, and he left it behind.
Word.
Because how the fuck you gonna take that thing down and move it and all that? That was like the most memorable spot that we had during the show,
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
and we sure made the treasure out of it.
Somebody said you spelled penalty box wrong in that promo.
Oh, really?
Ghost Beanie said it.
Yo, Ghost Dini got his eyes on everything.
That might have been
man.
Raph, honestly. Wasn't the best speller. But yeah, so.
Hey, I put Pentali.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Mercy.
That was some quick shit we did anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so after that, let's talk about Stack.
Yeah, you already know.
Because
It's your
Stack
boy,
was one of the
Stack
people
Federal
that came
Dollars.
in, smoked the penalty box on a number of times.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's play that first clip of Stack in there before we even talk about how Stack became a part of this team.
Word.
Groundbreaking, make you
Oh no, not that one.
Nah, that's
No,
Cardi.
up. Right there, underneath the penalty box one. That one, yeah. My bad, I should have told you.
Shout out
Yo,
to Silk
you never
Team
been in that
6.
booth.
This shit is crazy right now.
Yo, Mark, can you grab
Bro,
tell someone
get
what
that
that
cutting, man. Come on, man. Get in the
Come
booth.
on, Stack.
hesitant that day.
You gotta get
You know
in
what I'm
there,
saying? It
bro.
was my brother's interview. I ain't want to step on no toes
Castle?
that day.
Yeah.
Yo, for y'all who don't know, right now,
You was on one
have-
that day too, boy.
Yeah, it was.
We got our manager, aka.
word, I got you right now, Stack. Give me 1 minute, my nigga. Oh, hold up. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Hold up.
Stack federal dollars.
You know I gotta steal the fucking beat first. Stack.
He's doing it for his 49ers.
All day. 49ers.
I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty. You know what it is. Let's go. Let's do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Team 6, Power City.
Let me tell you something right now. The rum hit the system. Woo, you don't even know.
I appreciate y'all for giving me the opportunity.
Real for
You
real.
know the door's always open for you, Stack.
Manteca país. You know what I'm saying?
Nostalgic.
I gotta, you know what I mean? Just gotta let it go right quick. Let the people inhale the beat. You know what I'm saying? Let them feel it. Oh, here we go. Check it. Get back, run in your house, the storm is coming. Plotting how to attack it, dialogue tactics. Speak English, or hit 'em with the Latin. Bilingual with the tongue, ma. No lacking, have you screaming chucha, lengua like a jirafa, choke you slurring zaddy, beat you like an esclava. Todo mata, yo te rompo la cama, te dejo la huancaína encima de tu cara. For the record, I'm different on the record, as long as the record's spinning, I'm aiming to break the record. Nigga say Peruvian, go and check his record. Hold up. I come from astrology, yellow soda, savannah under spaghetti. Inca descendant, survival ready, red, white, and red. Esa es mi tierra, I do it for my peoples. Levanta tu bandera, si piden el churrasco lo sirvimos a cualquiera. We with the shits, estamos con la mierda. Dressed in all white, cuidado te prendo la vela. Te hago la cagada, tranquilo tomando chelas. Chill boy, I see you on the cancha, but it's not your sport boy. Anda, I'm counting them blue faces like I'm reppin' Alianza, we been getting it in. Do the knowledge, go and bring it back, this was said by Mr. Wallace. Peruvians trying to do me in. Respect us, beloved, we need you to pay homage. Others such as myself are trying to carry on tradition. Getting that quiet money or that flashy shit finished. Invested in helmets, financial statistics that let us come quick when you in the mail business. Ya te dicho, tú no puedes conmigo.
Wow, that's nostalgic right there. You know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
for
A little
real,
stroll
for real.
down memory lane, you know what I mean? I recall that day, the brother Silk, you know what I'm saying?
It was Team 6 was in the building, and we were interviewing
Silk.
Kid Boo.
Yeah, Kid Boo
At the
and Silk,
time.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yep.
And I didn't want to step on nobody's toes, but I just came through to
Oh
just
no,
show
but everybody
love.
was when they were like, "Yo, go in there." I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh no, this is gonna be good." Because we didn't remember too. Like we had interviewed you prior to that,
Word.
also, and at the
Indeed.
time we weren't really doing the freestyles yet.
Indeed.
That was before.
Word.
You know, we were more about the sports, but we did interview you, I believe, a little bit.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of your history at that
Word.
time. But yeah, when we did this freestyle, it was like, yo, like the whole time everyone was like, yo, you gotta let Stack freestyle. We like, what? He's freestyle? That's when I found out you was Peruvian too.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
not a
my
lot of people know
camouflage.
about
A lot
that.
of people
yeah.
don't know that, you know what I'm saying? Arriba Peru, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You already
yeah.
know the big
So-
ceviche in the building.
So
Manteca
talk
país.
about your first experience in the penalty box.
Well, you know what I'm saying? The first experience in the penalty box was very motivating for me, you know what I'm saying? Because it actually, after I received the feedback, it just let me know that, you know, I have something that people want to, you know, want to gravitate toward.
Right.
And I just kept pushing from there, just kept pushing, just kept making music. And here we are today, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
2021.
So, yeah, let's
you know,
talk about-
sadly that my brother's not here to, you know,
yeah, for sure.
rejoice, you know what I'm saying, in the latest project that I made. But I know that he up there, you know what I'm saying, embracing what we
He
doing
did see
and
the
smiling
billboard.
down
I'm
on
gonna tell
us.
you right now, he did see the billboard.
Word, the big boy,
So I
the
sent it
billboard
to
was a
him.
big moment. You know what I'm saying? Your
He
boy
was like,
Stack Federal Dollars
just so
out
you know,
there.
he was like, because you know how Bebe was. He's
Yeah.
like, where the fuck is that billboard at? I'm gonna go just burn that shit the fuck down. A little insider moment there.
man.
But so talk about like how we brought you on.
Yeah.
Let people know how we came to this
Word.
team. You know what I mean?
So basically, what happened was after my interview, I'm a giving person. So what I like to do, I like to give back, you know, and I feel that at the point in time, the Real Point podcast was at its beginning steps. So I was like, you know what, this platform is bigger than everybody. It's about the city. So what I started doing was I started reaching out to artists that I knew were on their grind,
Right.
and they can bring something to the table in reference to the story, in reference to a material. So that's what I started doing. I started hitting y'all and was like, yo, first what I would do was hit the artist. I'm like, yo, you interested in doing an interview with the Real Point podcast? Yeah, definitely. So I would reach to y'all and I would let y'all know such and such would like to do an interview.
And I remember
after a
that.
while, I just kept booking them and booking them and booking them and
What I
booking
remember
them.
is at that time we got so booked, we were
Yeah.
like months on end booked.
Word.
People forgot they had scheduled shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, at one point in time, y'all was starting to move.
Yeah.
Y'all was still at the same spot right there.
On the island?
Yeah, on the island.
Okay.
But something had changed, you know what I'm saying, within the company.
Right.
And I was like, yo, you know, Bebe started working on the days that
Right.
I think that was Tuesday.
Tuesday nights.
Yeah, exactly. Tuesday. So he
Yo,
couldn't
it
make
was
it.
crazy.
So at the end of the day,
The Tuesday Night Raw was born.
Exactly. You two were like, yo, we cannot let this fall to the waistline. We got to keep pushing.
Right.
So we got to bring somebody else in.
Right.
Who can we trust in making sure that this will be delivered in the same fashion that we already set the tone for?
And I'm gonna tell you something right now. At
Yeah.
that time, I think it was Hoodie Frankliano.
Yeah.
He had hit us up like,
You had interviews going.
yeah, we had interviews with him, but he was like, "Yo, how can I get in and be a co-host?"
Right.
Right? Because that was like something that everybody wanted to do at some point. And at that time, we were like real strict about who we had,
Yeah.
who we wanted to do stuff with
Right,
us.
right.
So at that time, my bad, Hoodie, we said, "Nah, not right now, bro."
he overstood at the end, you know what I'm saying? Because he was living, you know, pretty far.
Right.
And to make that commute to come here and then go back. So we was like, yo, you know, they were like, at the end of the day, we got to rely on somebody that's close.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The other thing too was he didn't really have experience with the microphone. So we was kind of hesitant about it at that time. It's all love though at the end of the day.
Word.
We brought in Stack.
Yeah.
We did the Tuesday Night Raw specials.
Exactly.
Which were always like, yo, if the Saturday, Sunday shows were like the A level,
yeah,
the Tuesday night shows were like the DC Because some of the, and not to say that all the episodes were bad, but like a lot of the artists we brought in, they were like the lesser experienced artists.
We had Royal
Well, not all of them.
We had
them.
Royal Flush.
True.
We had Pros from the Fugees.
Yeah.
We had
but that was Thursdays.
That was Thursday?
Yeah. Pros we had on a Thursday at 263.
All right, indeed. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the
day. We had artists like G Dot who were just starting out, and we just gave them the light, you know what I mean?
Word.
We gave them that spark to start something, and
Aerial
now
scheme.
We go back now and we check, and those artists are doing bigger, better things.
Exactly.
So
word up.
Those Tuesday night shows worked out, even if Bebe didn't like them. So sorry, Bebe.
We also had on Tuesday night, we had at that point in time when Hard Luck, P Dice, Black Boy Cam, and there was somebody else. I'm forgetting who it was, but it was, you know what I'm saying, some names that were merging together in the Power City. It was like, yo, this is gonna be a big conglomerate right here.
Right.
That was a great show right there. We also had Sci-Fi Cardi. Yep. That was another great show right there. He came with the whole woo.
Why don't we bring him in right now?
No, Willie Krills.
Oh, let's do Willie Krills.
Yeah, let's do Willie Krills.
Yeah, there's a whole story, but then we'll bring it up when we do this.
Exactly. Word up. For real. So, you know what I'm saying? In order to, bring this thing full circle, we want to just bring a couple people that were a part of our growth.
Word.
And the first person we got coming in is Willie Krills.
Word. Willie Krills. Make your way over here, my boy. I'm going to tell Mark to play the freestyle before he bounced. We get on the next one, though.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, Willie Krills was a great artist, sings in Spanish and English. So I found Willie through SoundCloud, believe it or not.
Okay.
I was surfing through SoundCloud. That's how I got a lot of the artists, too, that we got on our side.
Exactly.
We would go through the local SoundCloud artists, see what they had out there in the works, and then we would bring them in that way.
Word.
Willie was one of the first SoundCloud artists we brought in at that time. Willie
Did a
Krills
video
in
as
the
well,
building.
right?
Yeah, we shot the video on the island at the studio.
Indeed,
What's going on, man?
What's going on, buddy?
What's going
Talking
on,
to the
Willie
mic, talking to
Krills?
the mic.
What's going on?
Yeah. So we got your freestyle and a clip of the video we shot at the time. Marv, you want to pull that up real fast?
Just to get people, you know what I'm saying, reacquainted with who Willie Krills is.
Right.
Ey. Yo, le meto letra porque flow nada más no sirve. Entro a este género para marcarlo antes de irme. Hay par de compañías interesados en que yo filme. Eso ahora que soy nadie, pero con fama, quien me quite. Ey, aquí está Willy, le mete cabrón. Un flow de calle, prepara el cañón. Yo soy de Ponce, Casa del León. Prepárense actores que viene la acción. Muchos me dijeron no le meto al rap, mucho menos en español, lo hice quedar mal. Se hicieron pasar por duro y vine a reventar a todos esos cabrones que querían guerrear pura barría. Parecen pollo a la parrilla, usualmente eso pasa cuando ronca las gallinas. Mi letra la sustancia, abre kiosco las esquinas y socorro es lo que gritan cuando hay fuego en la cabina. ¡Ey!
Word.
Damn.
Willie Krills right there.
Yo, shout out to Willie Krills.
Word.
Let me get So yeah, so then not only did we interview him, we actually shot the music video for your song "Staying Alive."
Yeah.
And we got like a 1 minute clip of that also, real fast.
Let's play that
before we
Marv.
start asking questions.
Word.
Marv, you got that?
Looking for it.
It was right underneath that one.
Oh, gotcha.
Should pull this up so I got the numbers.
Welcome everyone to the Real Point Podcast. My name is Derek.
I'm Bebe. Yo, make sure y'all check us out on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you give us a like, man. And we got a special guest in the building.
Yeah, we got Willie Krills in the building.
Shit, what's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
Chillin', man. How you guys been?
Pretty good, man. How was your weekend?
Good, man. Just staying alive, baby.
All right.
A quick question, man. How do you feel about? How do people feel
Still
about
fat,
you
too.
rapping and you putting your name out there as a rapper?
Hey, it's It's Willie Krills in the motherfucking building. What up, Tragedy? About to drop a couple bars, man. I ain't going nowhere. Hey, just having fun with it, baby. Hey. Yeah. 3, 5, 4, fun, Poppy do it big now. Call me Willie Krills, most likely he gon' switch out. Hostile niggas got me reaching for the pissed out state property. I lay him down if they don't get down. Movie shit.
Yeah, Willie Krills,
That was
boy.
a vibe right there. That was a vibe right there.
Yeah, yo. So, Willie, tell us a little bit about your experience on the show with us during your interview and during that.
It was dope, man. It was it's like definitely a platform, like you were saying. And it was cool, man, because it put a spotlight on the people that were basically sitting in the shade, out there. So it was cool, like nobody really know me to this day, but that helped me a lot, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I did a little more after I came on the show. So
Right.
pretty good.
Dope. So the platform actually elevated you a little bit more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, in your journey as an artist.
Yeah, it really did.
Okay, that's
Well,
what's
how'd
up.
you get the idea to do the video on the island with us? At the studio?
I kind of freestyled that. Like, the guy that was supposed to record me, he was like 4 hours late. Remember that?
Right.
And he had no script, nothing like that, because he was, whatever. But we shot it as we went. So, I try to touch everything that you guys did on the show, so that
Right.
it can stay alive as well. You feel
Yeah,
me?
it's just, honestly, like no one came up with an idea like, yo, let's use the penalty box for like the music video.
Yeah, so-
Like you were literally the only artist that probably approached us about doing anything at the studio, like video wise and stuff. So we had a dope experience that day. I remember that. Like Bebe was like, yeah, you got the picture of him with the afro on.
Yeah, man. He didn't want to wear it at first. He was like, nah, I don't do wigs. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, I remember
He was like,
Yeah, that was a vibe though, man. We really had a good time that day.
So talk to us more about, what have you been doing since the last time we interviewed you here on the podcast?
well, I just been working, man. Right now, I just came off surgery not too long ago. I do a lot of lifting and shit, so I had an
Okay.
umbilical hernia, like repaired
right.
and stuff. So, music wise, I'm not doing anything right now. I've just been taking a break. I've just been working and dealing with family stuff, man. That's pretty
Okay.
much it. But I see you guys. You're still doing music. I see
Indeed.
you're still doing the podcast. Marv over there got the dance studio. So
That's
that's pretty
mankind.
cool,
That's
man.
mankind.
That's pretty dope. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But music, I'm not doing anything right now.
Okay.
It's just work.
Are you looking to get back into the music, or are you
it's
gonna leave it
more-
alone?
Right now, it's more like a hobby, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I just do it whenever I can. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? If I got the time.
Word.
Right now, it's not. It's something I'm not pursuing. You know.
Okay, bad. What would you like to leave the people with? You know what I'm saying, on a memorable moment with you and Bebe?
Oh, just the day of staying alive, I kept asking him if he want to eat. Like, he was like, man, if you don't shut up, leave me alone, bro. Like, I told you I don't want to eat. Nah, he was a cool guy, man. I remember one time he was telling me about, cause I do Spanish music and whatnot, and he was like, yo, I like the vibe, but it's not really my thing. So it's not like I don't support you, but it's it's not my thing.
That's one thing Bebe
kept it real.
he kept it real.
Yeah,
He
so I
wasn't gonna
appreciated that,
sugarcoat
you know?
nothing.
Right.
Word.
So that was cool about him, but we miss him, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah, for sure.
Word up, man. Well, we appreciate you for coming
thanks
through.
for coming
you know
through,
what I'm saying,
bro.
and
I
showing
appreciate
love,
you.
man.
Yeah, I appreciate
you.
you
Know what I mean?
guys having me.
Yeah, indeed. You know what I'm saying? We want you, know what I'm saying, to have a steady recovery. You know what I'm saying? Stay healthy and keep adding on, brethren. You know what I
Appreciate
mean?
it.
Word.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Thank you.
Thanks for coming through,
be
bro.
easy, brethren.
Yes, sir.
Word.
If you can, you'll stay around. We'll take some pictures at the end and shit. All right.
All right, my brother. Word.
I'm here. Cool.
All right. Willie Krills, everyone.
That was Willie Krills. One time for Willie Krills, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
For coming through. You know what I mean? On this beautiful, glorious day. You know what I mean? We don't have, is Booms here yet?
No. He's on the way. He hit me up.
Okay, all right. So since Booms is not here, we're gonna have somebody whose interview, you know what I'm saying, hit 1,000 in the night. In the night.
First night.
The first person ever on Real Point Podcast to do 3 digits.
It's funny, too,
pardon me,
'cause
4 digits.
It's
You know what
funny
I'm
too
saying?
because it was gonna happen
Yeah.
with all the people he brought in.
Word.
That
He
day.
came in with he came in with the whoop. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know who we talking about the general, you know what I'm saying, himself, Sci-Fi Cardi, you know what I'm
Word.
saying? From the Sci-Fi movement, from the Power City. You know what I'm saying? So at this point in time, we like to bring in Sci-Fi Cardi.
Word. Yo, Marv, play his freestyle before you go.
Yeah, because this one right here,
We gonna play this one straight
you
out.
felt the pain on this
Yeah,
one.
this one was a real
yeah,
one. This
you
is-
felt the hunger on this one.
This is probably one of the top freestyles we had.
Word. I
All
concur.
time.
I concur.
All time. For real.
He came with it. That's it.
So yeah, we're gonna bring him in real fast. While we do that, we're gonna play his freestyle.
Sci-fi in the booth. The siren goes off.
Episode 54, Real Point Podcast is going down. Sci-fi in the building. The Power City's very own Cartier's in the penalty box.
Uh-oh.
Show 'em what you made of, beloved.
Ready?
Yikes!
Yikes!
Uh-oh.
Bruce Leroy shirt on.
Yeah, well, you came real different that day. For real.
Yeah, I still remember when you walked in. I'm talking about. Watch this video.
1,098 days, 26,342 hours in the maze, 26,005,085, 22 minutes. That's 3 years in the cage. But still, people throwing dirt on my name. They envy to see my platinum plaque stuck in the frame. A lot of heartaches I overcame, and my pride wouldn't let me call nobody else ask for change. Cause my grandma riding this wave, I've been on my own too. All the other bullshit that come with the game. I'm on, ain't been through nothing. Icebox with my heart at. Feel numbed up with Kane, we departed ways and reconciled. But deep down inside my conscience telling me to trust I'll never be the same. I wanna make it right and make better decisions. But how I'm gonna do that when her family in my business? A lot of people wanna ride in the V now, but where they catch the bus with me whenever the V break down? The rain is gone, I can see the snakes now. All these douchebags wanna give me handshakes now, cause they know I'm a winner that stand for something. Plus they got no direction and they stand for nothing. My grandma cancer is my pain and my pain is my strength. PD March 7, home on the 10th. I was born to lose, but your boy built to win. If I could start it all over, I'd do it all again. But this time, it'll be more wiser. Stack my first mean grit like a pair of pliers. Spend time with family, listen to advisors. Loyalty to the one who stuck with me through the fire and never left me for dead. It's fucked up how your main man left you for dead. You was doing time in the Bing all up in the feds. He was doing time in your girl all up in the head. But you know how karma do. As soon as you start shining, the disloyal ones wanna be a part of you. They keep asking for money, fake smiles, fake hugs, and only love you when they getting something out of you. My duds heads move out like Caesar apes. Bang knuckle game, beat the mask off your face. Big guns, no little shit, real sparking. These raps is butter soft, real margin. Your homie set ain't real right, but you still bang with him. Know he in paperwork, but you still hang with him. The type of clowns don't deserve to live. All you deadbeat fellas don't deserve no kids. It ain't about material things, spend time with them. Give them knowledge yourself, build and shine with them. Only my real G's will applaud. If my homie fucked up, then I'm checking on my dog. Throw him a couple bands so he could get his mind right. When it's time to shine, we both in that limelight. This that undue super crack. I spit hope for them killers down at 88 Supermax. If Cartier don't trust him, undue gon' bust him. If he broke, get knocked, come home, I don't trust him. When the CEO used to yell records out, I was in the yard, 100 bars foaming out the mouth. Pardon me, I'm just being honest. Lately I've been snapping a lot, it's a lot of guilt on my conscience. All the fame and the glitter, you can keep that. I'm just trying to figure out why my aunt relapsed. When I see her, I ain't gonna judge her. I'ma hug her, look her in the eyes and tell her that I love her. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. Cartier ain't rich, but he sure ain't poor. When I whisper in the ear, man, I'm dipping in your hard rock. Well, I'm biting on my shirt, Vinci and Law. See respect in these streets, I inherited. Me surviving, getting money is imperative. Listen, ain't no soft bars in my era. Christopher Lee rise, I punish him with the terror. I tatted sci-fi on my body when I sworn in it. You afraid of the dark, I was born in it. This that waiting for your grams in the get low van. Uptown 134th in Amsterdam. The tax of the realest, they'll take you home. Stash box for the work, playing Nori Capone. Everybody getting money fly, all in the zone today. I don't understand what these fuck niggas be on. It was 200 for the stash, 100 for the lawyer, 100 for the goons to keep the goons in order. Throw me any beat, man, I slaughter. I put my life on it. Clown popping bottles in the club with no life insurance. Listen, I never switch sides. I just elevated. Money on my mind with with the flow, no premeditated. Where I'm from, when a nigga made it out of hood, we was glad he made it. Now they new RuPaul agenda. I make the Snow White puffy dance in the blender. Put your whole team up in state of Patterson, New Jersey. Motherfucker, top contender. If one of your goons ever snitch out of bound, my spurt, lift him up, Trey Pound, shoot him down. Hidden hands, we the realest can be. City of God, put in that work like Lil Z. While I sneak listen on IG, I ain't your fan though. Catch a creepy by your boo house without your man though. Clap you up, hawk you up, Rambo. Pistol whip your bitch if I run out of ammo. Winky, hold on, I'm right here for you. I'ma cop that work and cop you that lawyer. Get you, ooh.
Mercy. Word up.
I needed this. That was dope, man.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Watch this. Watch everyone's reaction when he walked out the booth, though.
Give it up. I love it. I love it.
Real for real.
Give it up.
That's how you move. You just witnessed. You just witnessed something incredible.
Damn, boy.
Yo, for real. Sci-fi. My brother. Real bars. Real life. You need to get it off your chest. Real life. Word up. Real life. Episode 54 going legendary status.
Hall of Fame status.
For real.
We went in on that shit.
Legendary.
Don't shake his hand. You got off the writer.
Yeah. Couple more questions. Sci-Fi Cardi.
The general's in the building, man.
What's going on, brother?
Life, man. Life.
What did you feel when you saw that right there, that clip right there of yourself?
Hey, man. I needed that, man.
Yeah.
For real. Y'all, I appreciate you. I really did needed that, man.
Yo, no lie. Last night, I'm setting up all these videos and stuff, and I pulled up your video, and I watched the whole thing right through. Gave me chills. I'm still getting chills right now.
I appreciate it. That's them vibrations.
Yeah, I still remember the day he walked in to the studio, right, to do his interview.
Right.
And I remember, I think it might have been like a couple people showed up first before him, and we were like, "Yo, where's the artist?" They're like, "Oh no, he on the way. And then more people showed up. And then more people showed up. And
Yo,
he still wasn't there.
Bebe was getting nervous. He's like, yo, there's too many people here, man. I was like, yo, that's how you roll, man.
Remember when that showed up? I think in the middle of like just to check up. I was like, yo, what's going on over there?
What's going on? I was like, nah, everything
he was
good,
like in the middle of a blood run doing his job.
That's how the brother roll, man.
But then you showed up.
Family.
Then you showed up. It was you and I think Bars 500.
Right.
And I remember the way you were dressed, like you see in the video, like with the Chinese like shirt. And I just remember being like, yo, who is this dude?
He set the tone automatically, you know what I'm saying? As soon as he coming through the door, you know what I mean? First impression, last impression.
Word.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Word, indeed.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, brethren, you know what I'm saying? Let us know, you know, what have you been doing since the last time, you know, we interviewed you here on Real Point Podcast?
After that, you know, my life took like a little steep hill, and which is natural for all of us,
right?
You know, and it was because of a family member, you know, and at that point I had to choose. You know, I was like, this gonna be here forever,
right?
Because I'm existing, my talent gonna be here forever. But what if this person don't be here forever?
Right.
So I got to take this time I got now to show her that I appreciate her, you know, for everything.
Right.
So I had to put that to the side, and I was right by her side, like she was by my side through birth.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And to the day she went
She
to the other
transcended.
side.
Word.
But she's still living, man. I see her every day.
That's what's up.
Indeed. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, Grand Earth, you know what I'm saying, beautiful person, you know what I'm saying, Mama Jeffries, you know what I'm saying,
Word up.
very beautiful person, you know what I'm saying, strong individual. Indeed, strong individual, man. Word up. So with that being said, what is one thing that you remember the most about your interview with us at the Real Point Podcast?
What I remember was, hospitality for one. You made sure I felt comfortable. I liked the way y'all was set up. the energy was out of this world, especially Bebe, man. He was just raw. He shot out, man. I definitely was, like, he was the first, like, all that night, I was like, this guy, man, like, I'll never forget. I was like, he different, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
But, you know, and I like the setup, the format, the way y'all was coming. This is that was different to me.
Right.
I was like, man, somebody in Patterson gonna do a pop, they gonna go for it?
Right.
Okay, let's do it, you know? And then I was surprised because y'all was really doing y'all thing. You understand me? And that was a lovely thing. Then I didn't hear from y'all after that. I was like, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we took our hiatus, basically.
But I heard what happened when I got in the building today, though.
Right.
And I apologize.
All good.
I apologize for that one.
Yeah, it's all good.
So you know what I'm saying? Let's shine a light on the brother right quick, though. You know what I'm saying? His interview was the first interview, you know what I'm saying, on Real Point Podcast that hit 1,000 views overnight.
That's amazing, bro. I didn't
Which
know
was
that.
never heard of at that time.
Which wasn't heard of because everybody was in the hundreds. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, most of our
came
in the
through the
hundreds.
building after you left the next day or the day after, you know what I'm saying? Because we posted videos when exactly?
We used to post them up. Well, that one would go straight up.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it went straight up. So the next day or the
but
day
we posted
after,
them on Instagram, I think the next day.
right?
Yeah.
On YouTube, you already had like 1,000 views. It was like, what? This
I didn't
person.
know that.
We already knew you was coming heavy. You know what I'm saying? You was heavy-handed with the team. You know what I'm saying? Word up, for real.
Yo,
But we did
Sci-Fi
not
came in
expect
with, like,
for you to make
100
1,000
people.
views. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this brother right here has something. He has a marketing team with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can't hit that. So talk
Not so
to us
easy
about
either.
that process. How did you make that happen?
As far as my team?
Yeah,
or
exactly.
just period?
And both.
Okay. You know, when it come to, you know, like, all right, put it like this, straight up and down. You know, when I was in prison, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, when I emerge back, what I'm gonna merge with? Because, you know, they already remember this person when I went in, and when I come back, I gotta come back different. You understand me? And I was like, I gotta be out of this world with it. You know, and I always like to watch sci-fi movies and anything dealing with sci-fi. So I say, damn, maybe I could, you know, I'm out of this world with the flow. So sci-fi, you know what I'm saying? And my boy BU, a brother that I met in there, you know, that I used to, you know, show him the light, like, yo, you don't gotta be wildin', you know, I, calm him
took him
down.
under your wing.
I took him
Yeah,
under
yeah.
my wing. And you know, he had a lot of people too under him as well. If you know what I'm talking about. And I already had my fan base that I left out.
Right.
Well, my team that I left out.
Word.
So I said, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start the sci-fi thing. When we go home, we're gonna stay focused. We're gonna push the music. We're gonna go hard, and that's that. And then when I came home, that's what we did. You understand?
You stuck to the plan.
I stuck to the plan, and what I would do is have meetings with everybody. Male and female, was a bunch of us, and I took in everybody. You know, I started working.
Right.
You know, when I came home, and I used to work at this store called Uniqlo.
Okay.
And then it had all type of genres and all nationalities: white, black, Chinese, mostly Asian. And that was a good experience for me because I get to mingle with
Different people.
You understand me?
Ethnicities.
And I took advantage of that. I asked them, you know, if you want to be a part of something. Everybody want to be a part of something.
Exactly.
And I created the team. I had people. I had nerds, geeks. I had them all. You name them, Asian, sci-fi's from Bergen County, wherever, all over.
Right.
And I throw meetings at the Art Factory.
Okay.
And that brings everybody together. I have festivities, food, everything, and I build with them like, yo, I put up the platform, like, this is where we reaching.
So you had a plan.
Yeah, I had a plan. This
Right.
is what we got to do. And I made sure everybody promoted, however they did it, wherever they at. And I made sure I gave back to them. You know, I made sure when we go out somewhere to eat,
Right.
I made sure everybody good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I check on them because I
Right.
was good at the time. Like, you need anything, let me know.
Right.
As far as for the bills, you know, I could help you a little bit, 100 here, 100 there. It wasn't much.
Nah, but everything is something.
But they see that I was
Right.
I was
You was a
genuine.
giving person.
Exactly.
Word.
And I was for them as well as they was for me.
Word.
You know what I mean? And that was a beautiful thing, man. I felt unstoppable. You understand me? But like I said, man, I just took a steep hill, and and I learned that they are gonna go only as hard as you go.
Word.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when I felt bad, I expected them to keep going and going, but they like, damn, you ain't putting no fire in on a charcoal on a charcoal.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, but we understand what
Right,
you're going
right.
through. But so they ready though.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Once you make that call, everybody gonna line up.
Absolutely. So right now, my main thing is I want to be a ghostwriter.
Okay.
I don't want to play the front. I want to be in the back, ghostwriting for various.
Anybody in particular you want to write for?
Kid, anybody. Cardi B.
Okay.
Young Blue.
Anybody from the Power City?
Anybody.
No, but that you have in mind that you like, yo, I could do something for them.
My son.
Let's speak it into existence.
son.
Okay.
My son, he's
Baby Cardi.
Yeah.
Word.
Baby Cardi.
Baby Cardi. Word.
He's Spanish.
Okay.
So you already know,
Word.
like, he that'll be a different thing for him and a different experience for me.
Okay.
And a beautiful one. But other than that, I'm trying to drop this mixtape.
Okay.
It's called Triple Sevens. February. The sevens mean something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Triple Sevens.
Break it down. Break it down.
All right. The first 7, February 7. That's for my Grand Earth. That's when she left.
Okay.
27, my B day.
Okay.
And the last 7 represents God.
Word.
So those are triple sevens. I got artists up there. Cutie Muse.
Cutie Mills. Shout out to Cutie Mills. She out here moving.
Yeah, she going in. Yo,
Word.
shout out, girl.
Word.
Keep you ain't got your foot on their necks. You got your motherfucking knee on their necks.
Word. She going in.
Nice.
Shout out to my god brother Scam.
Okay.
Scam, a Ziploc gang. I got him up there. I had a jewel.
Hold your head, brethren.
For real. I had a diamond from him, Tuck, from 5 years ago, but it sounds so relevant.
Okay.
It's amazing. I'm grateful that I got that out the way.
Word.
I got June Boone up there. Shout out to June Boone.
Shout out to
as well.
June
Shout out to June Boone.
We need another freestyle, brother. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, hold your head as well,
Indeed.
Because I already know what you've been through, But the song we got, I feel like my best songs up there, honestly, is the one with June Boone, the one with Scammer, and the 2 Special Girl. The 2 songs with Corey North.
Okay.
One is Special Girl and there's another
The Ralph
joint with-
Tresvant of the hood.
Shout out to Corey North.
Shout out to Corey North.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm basically working on right now.
Okay.
And the last song that I need to record soon is featuring this girl named Yoli Molly from the Bronx.
Okay.
Shout out to Yoli Molly as well. You're doing your thing in the Bronx, New York.
The BX.
You know what I mean? She crazy with the flow, man. And
Okay.
shout out to Nelly Nels too, her homie.
Word.
You know what I mean? But that's what's in the works right now,
Okay.
because like I said, last year was hard for everybody.
Word.
Nobody was special last year.
No.
We all,
Everybody got touched.
you understand?
Word. Literally.
Who he was.
Word.
And me mentally, if you know me and you seen me last year, you'll be like, whoa, this is strong, respectful, upbringing, well-groomed brother. You understand me? Powerful brother. And if you would have seen me, it was all on my face. You understand me? And it was
You was going through something a lot.
Lost it mentally, but I caught myself. You understand me? I recognized that, hey, the weakness only gonna consume more weakness, and your.
It's like a disease.
It's like a disease, and you got a lot of people that depend on you and look up to you. You understand me? You got people that you don't even know that look up to you.
Right.
That's what, funny you say that, because that's one of the things me and BB realized when we were doing the show.
Right.
Like, just to say a quick story, right?
He was always harping on the numbers, like the numbers ain't up, the numbers ain't up. But there was a lot of
But there was a lot of people that watched us that we had no idea used to watch us.
Yeah.
We was at a chicken spot in Newark one time while he was at work. I swooped by his job, went to go get something to eat real fast. And while we in the chicken spot, we just chilling, talking back and forth, and this dude walks in randomly. And he's like, yo, y'all look familiar as hell. And we like, oh, word? We didn't even put 2 and 2 together that we like the podcast or nothing.
Yeah, I thought y'all was in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah,
like, we the ops. We need to
for
get the
real.
fuck out of here.
That's some real shit. That's what it was. And like the guy places his order. We waiting on our order still. And he's like, yo, y'all them 2 dudes from the podcast, right? Y'all got the podcast at Patterson? And we were like, yeah. And he was like, yo, y'all doing a great job, bro.
That's what's
like,
up.
y'all don't even know, bro. Like, y'all helping people out that y'all never would have thought y'all would have helped out and shit.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is like when that dude left the chicken spot, me and Raph was like, yo, what the fuck?
Weird.
Because we never put we never thought about that. We just kept going.
First taste of stardom or fame. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Word
We
up,
just
first
kept
taste
it
of
pushing.
fame.
You know what I mean? So for us, it was always like putting y'all on, all the artists.
Right.
We never charged a dime to anyone.
That's true.
Which was like our thing. Like our
Word.
biggest thing was,
And
yo,
to everybody out there that was trying to charge people, get up out of here with that, man.
get
Jump
up.
out the window right now.
we
For real.
always felt like Suge Knight. Like, if y'all getting charged, come over here. You know what I'm saying? Come over to Death Row.
Word.
We got y'all for free. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? So yeah, like that was always our thing too with the podcast. We always wanted to, like, we wanted it to be a open door for artists to come, showcase their talent, give their story,
Right.
kick a freestyle,
Word.
just chill out with us for a little bit, and just move on from there.
Create some magical moments.
Make a spark for somebody who
Word.
you never would have thought would have had one.
Indeed. With that being said, my brother, what's one thing that you recall about, you know what I'm saying, Bebe?
Baby, like I said, his energy was amazing, man, and he was raw. You know what I'm saying? Like once you stepped in the room, like his energy was just dominant. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? That's what I remember of the brother.
That's what's up, my brother.
I also have a gift for the brother. Hey, Sheik, can you bring me that T-shirt, please?
Yo, I'm live, yo.
This gonna be magical right here. This gonna be magical right
Second
here.
floor.
Word up.
Well, Bon, I
For
want
real,
to get
for
this.
real.
I want to get this to his.
All right, someone go to the door to open it up.
His lady. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
word.
Can y'all pass that to his
Yeah,
lady? You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure.
word.
Word up. I appreciate that.
And with that being said, now that, you know what I'm saying, we're speaking about giving back, you know what I'm saying, to the family, we also have a GoFundMe link
Word.
on the Real Point Podcast Instagram page.
Yeah, it should
I'm definitely
be.
gonna hit that
If
up
anybody's
there.
watching live and they're looking for the link, it should be clipped to the chat also. So y'all should be able to see it.
Every little
in the
bit
chat,
counts, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
Oh,
Word.
snap.
That's tough. Yeah, look
Yeah,
at that. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
dope.
That's tough right there. He came ready.
Yo, that's
came
dope,
bearing
man.
gifts.
For sure, for sure.
real,
Great
for real.
BB.
Word.
Sean King,
Word up.
Word.
you still here?
That's dope. That's
That is
hard,
dope
Lord.
as fuck, yeah.
Who made that? Who put that together? I mean, I know you thought of the concept, you know what I'm saying, but who actually put it out there?
All Courts.
Okay.
All Courts.
And Passaic?
Designer and Passaic.
Okay.
Shout out to All Courts. And my man Pablo, man. You know what I'm saying? Pablo, your son, all y'all, man. Y'all held it down for years, man. For real. Throughout the county, you know what I'm saying? Passaic County.
Word.
You know, that's where everybody go. He held it
Indeed.
down. Shout out to Pablo, All Courts.
Shout
Make
out
sure
to
y'all
All
go out
Courts.
there and
Nice.
check them out, man. They fire.
Word up.
Word up, but everything is lovely, man. I appreciate this, man.
Yo, thanks
Like
for
I
coming
said,
through, bro. Because we
for
know
real.
it's difficult for y'all to open up schedules and stuff like that. And I know we had the situation last weekend where we had to push the interview. And they were finishing up renovations here in the studio. So thank you for coming through.
Word up.
We really
You already
appreciate
know
that.
I'm gonna rock with y'all to the end, man.
feel
And
you.
we gotta push this more. You know what I mean? I'm about to start going crazy. You know, I want y'all to keep going, man, because it's about to open back up, and we got more artists.
We outside.
You know what I'm saying? We outside.
yeah,
we got
word.
more artists coming.
Indeed,
Man.
King.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Well, thank you for coming.
You
We
already
appreciate,
know.
you, my brother.
black man. Try to stay by, you know what I'm saying, so we can take some photos.
Yeah,
if we
at the
can.
end.
You know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah.
Take some optics. Word.
All right, yo. With that being said, like Stack said, we got the GoFundMe on the chat. Make sure, my brother, make sure y'all hit that link, donate whatever you can.
Every little bit helps. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? For real, for
And
real.
it's going straight to the kids and
Going straight to
Red's
the family.
man. So
So with that being said, Booms get here yet? Or
Booms
no?
is here.
He's here?
He's officially here.
All right, well, you know what I'm saying, let's bring the brother Booms in. Before we do that, do we have a freestyle, you know what I'm saying?
We got two.
Okay. Let's pick one of the best.
We'll pick the do the second one. Because this is when we moved the first time.
Okay.
And we at the other building.
Bet that. So with that being said, we're gonna throw a quick video of Booms freestyle in the penalty box, and then we're gonna have him come in live, you know what I'm saying, real time.
Number 8, Marv.
Bravery Studios.
Word. Yo, this sci-fi shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That's one of the freestyles I remember more than anybody.
Word.
But we got Booms now.
Yeah, here we go.
Heavy hitters.
Word up.
Said I'm a lighter and a writer for myself and others. I said Styles verse, I'm only bigging up my brother.
What's going on, brethren? How you, beloved? Everything
So
good?
therapeutic, I lose it, I said.
Put the headphones on, yo, so you can hear yourself.
Right. Right.
You're not ready.
Look. I I said monkey in the middle, ass rappers, this your weight, nigga. Obese behavior, how I'm dealing with this weight, nigga. Wait, nigga, right before your meal, you say your grace, nigga. Ain't no back and forth about shit if that's your ace, nigga. Thou shalt not fuck with raw me or he. Face 1,000,000 shots from the Splash Bros. All threes, locksmith playing the piano. All keys, Gucci belts on top of the bands. All G's, topic of discussion, yeah, I like the attention. All exposure's good exposure, yeah, I like to be mentioned. One wreck, nigga, stop. Man, I like me some tension. Silly bitches love a goon, so she got a henchman. A cocky nigga with a few blicks, duffel with a few bricks, plotting on the ops, and we working off a few tips. Brand new Beretta, hella rounds and a few clips. Everything foreign, you don't think we took a few trips. Get to the boat, move the shit to a hope. New year, new prez, don't forget to go vote. Bad times make men, keep your faith and your hope. See it's cold year round, don't forget your coat and go blocker. Everybody now shot. I'm a mobster that evolved like a monster. Get your big homie cut, he ain't make the roster. Free my bro K-Dog, he a real roster. We deserve T-bones and some real lobster. Great wine, great weed and some real profits. Think about our next moves at a real opera. Hit is followed by the shots like a pill popper. I said I'm a lighter and a writer for myself and others. I said Styles verse, I'm only bigging up my brother. I'm bigging up my con, I'm big enough to do it. But I know my flow so therapeutic. I said all I do is smoke a lot of dope. Dope head. Thought I'm on the block, I'm with my twin, Lopez. Wreck, I just push it, start, moped. I'm just over how y'all niggas see. Forehead, pallet on the floor for you to trash. No bed, change the way you eat and that's a diet. No bread, shorty like the horseman when she ride, but no head. Shorty like the horseman when she... Look, I believe in winning and conquering. Slap the shit out the trunk and I'm in the door. Show some more about this kid and his confidence. You cocky is different from what we got and it's obvious. I'm rightfully the one that could cause the apocalypse. When my contest bases get out the way. In my eyes, you're a J. I'ma let him meet the K. That's an L. I'ma need an M and to dodge the ops. Like Q couldn't tell, let that sink and I'm gone.
Yo.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
We got Booms in the building.
One time for Booms. Let's hit the claps one time for Booms, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta take my phone.
There we go.
I had my shit ready.
That was Booms before the glasses, man.
Yo, what you think of that freestyle? Watching it now.
That shit brought me right back, man.
Right.
Yeah, that was the other spot, right?
Word.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
That was the other spot. No, that brought me right back.
Yeah, that was the second spot we moved to at the warehouse in Clifton. Yeah. That shit was wild. Because you
can hear all the rock bands next to you jamming out every time we had our interview.
Facts.
Word up. It was like they was trying to stop us from being great.
Word.
For real, for real.
Booms is one of the unique people we've interviewed.
Yeah.
One of the artists we've interviewed.
I appreciate that.
Because you've been on the show probably more than any other person besides us actual hosts. I don't know. Sometimes it was like we actually booked him. Sometimes he snuck in. Sometimes
he just knew the person that was
there.
Yeah,
pulled up.
He pulled up and reflected that overstanding. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all created that platform, man.
Word. We believed in you too. You were one of those artists we actually believed in.
Indeed so. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, since you saw that clip right there, we basically taking this moment, you know what I'm saying, to let everybody take their time to reflect on what they've been doing since the last time, you know, we interviewed you.
And that's, what was that, like?
I want to say 15, 16.
I done made like 7 tapes. I done made like 7 projects, man. Nah, that was like the boost to like whatever we was doing at that time. Like that motivated us.
That was the
gasoline? Us down there,
Okay.
You call us down there, like what? Like, yeah, nah, it's going. When we done with this, we're gonna drop a mixtape.
Right. Yeah, I remember you used to time your interviews with the drops, the mixtape drops.
Nah, it definitely was.
It's funny too, because like whenever I like saw one of y'all artists like about to put out a project, they're dropping singles, and I'm like, I feel it coming. I was always like, yo, I'm about to hit this boy up right now. We're gonna get this interview. We're gonna drop it like that, all in one shot. And that was the thing BB really liked too. Like when we booked everyone, that they had an actual project in the works, or it was about to drop, or it was done. He hated when someone used to come up there with just like one song on the whole record. I remember once, I think it was Juddy. Remember Juddy down from down south?
We got to salute him because he came all the way from South Carolina to be
and that's why that was like dedication for us. Like we were like, yo, this man is pushing his shit.
Yeah. And we got him.
But I remember when he came up.
Sci-fi.
Yeah. But I remember when he came up. We were like, yo, so what you got working on? He's like, no, man, I'm just pushing this one song. And Bebe was like, what? But nah, it was a good interview with him.
Yeah.
Shout out to Juddy.
Word.
But yeah, like that was one thing he appreciated about you guys.
Yeah.
Specifically, like you and
Always in the
your
lab.
Quest.
Yeah, nah, he definitely.
Forgot the other dude's name too.
City. Kid
Casual.
Yeah. Guy came through a couple
Guy,
times.
right. Like that was the one thing he appreciated about you guys more than anything. Y'all always had something in the works.
Oh yeah, nah, he definitely gave us that. Man, y'all know what y'all did for us.
Word
I'm
up.
not gonna sugarcoat that shit. Y'all gave us a lane.
Indeed,
And
brethren.
we
So
appreciate that, man.
So with that being said, what is your most memorable project, or what's the project that you hold dear to your heart after, you know what I'm saying, you was here on the Real Point podcast? Because you said you dropped like 7 joints. So one of them got to be your gems.
My last project, is kind of like I produced a few records on a project.
Okay.
It's different.
All right.
Like
you hear your Kanye on this?
Definitely.
Okay.
And like I'm listening to the old, like it just sound better. Like the quality is better.
You evolved.
Like, yeah.
as
You
an
could
artist?
definitely tell it. You could tell the difference, man.
Okay.
You could definitely tell the difference. But like the last one, I think.
What's the name of it, and where can people find that?
Before this, it was Boom Bap.
Okay.
And you
Before
can
this
find
is
it
Boom
everywhere.
Bap?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can find it everywhere, all platforms. Like
Bet that. Any features on there?
Yeah, it's a few. I got Set Up there.
Mm-hmm.
I got my it's basically I got Crim up there.
Okay.
Got a
Okay.
little Crim I
Okay.
got.
Shout out local Crim, voice of the streets.
Word.
Word up. For real.
that's-
For
Remember we
real.
interviewed him
That's
too.
the
Yeah.
hardest working.
Yeah.
For real.
He out here
Yeah.
putting his Balenciagas on all corners of the streets.
He played no games. He
Yeah.
did. You
Word
called him.
up.
He did. He did.
For real. For
That's what's
real.
up.
Yeah.
That's devotion.
So with that being said, are you
Dedication.
looking to drop anything else, or are you doing take a chill,
Yeah,
or
man.
what are you looking to do next?
I'm about to drop another. Like I got not even capping. I probably got like 4 albums.
Ready
Like,
to go.
I just be making music and like throwing shit away. That's what I do. Like make music, I ain't scratching the shit. Or send this to my man. Let me see what he could do. Give me some type of vibe or something like.
Got you.
And then over time, I got a project with like 4 different dudes. Like, like I just locked in with.
You still
them.
working with Quest? 'Cause I know he's doing his gym thing.
I haven't. That last project was the last project
Okay.
that we did. Yeah, but I've been doing a lot more like joint
Producing.
mixtapes
Okay.
since then. Like I got another one with my man. I got a.
You got that throw on the beat session, right?
Fucking throw a beat on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped the mix earlier this year.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's my little.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a few joints. Like I got some shit with my man Nard, Dre Perry,
Okay.
Wise. I've been locking in with my producer MTG.
MTG. All right.
Shout out to him. I know he be moving in
MTG
Patterson
Trillion.
heavy.
Yeah. He's definitely like he's something different and shit.
That's Trillionaire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
Word.
All right, cool.
So with that being said, do you find yourself working with anybody in the future who you haven't worked with that you're looking to work with?
Yeah, man.
Anybody in particular that you believe like, yo, I need to lock in with said person? You know what I'm saying?
Like to be all honest, like
keep it
I
100.
made music with a lot of niggas that I want to make music with already.
So you good? Yeah, your
Like,
bucket list
I
is
really
done.
don't. I want to tap into the industry.
No, well, obviously,
Yeah,
but
like-
in reference to, you know what I'm saying, Power City wise, you know what I'm saying?
Patterson.
Yeah.
I got music with everybody. Like
That's
I
what's
really,
up.
really do. Like
So you good
like
then.
unreleased Hardy joints. I'm like I got mad music, bro.
Okay.
It's just there, but I would like work with the younger crowd, man.
Okay.
Like
Who?
the new young. I don't
Are you in tune with the
like.
young?
Is Vamp still lit? Like. Like I would like to get into that wave with them. I want to tap in. I fucks with it.
If you're a young artist listening to this, hit up Booms, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
on that
Let's
wave.
make something happen, I mean, for real. Let's make something historical happen.
For real.
Yeah,
Word
nah.
up.
You could bridge the gap between that old school, new school
Yeah,
type
that's the
vibe.
key. That's the key, man.
Yeah.
That's the key. Like my nephew, he make music too. A few people, you know, they
What's
make
his
a
name?
little bit, his name Pooh.
Pooh, okay.
Slimeball SV on Instagram.
Okay.
And them young boys, they in their lane, but he be with the young crowd.
Yeah.
Like, they got a movement.
Gotcha.
Like they supposed to be like
That's one
taught.
thing for
they
sure,
need to be
too.
taught. They need to be schooled.
Right. They
I
need
feel like
guidance
the
on how to
younger-
move.
I also feel like
Word.
the younger generation, like they just want to put music out, just so people can hear it. They don't care.
Facts.
They just
don't
want to
even
get
care
it
how
out.
it sounds.
Right.
Like the rough versions is a mastermind to them.
Yo, that sounds great. Just put it out there. Well, hold on, man. You heard a man in the bathroom? Like, yo, nah. You can't put that out, man. Hold up, man.
No mastering.
Word up.
No
For real,
mixing,
for real.
Be lit though, man.
Yeah.
Just
I respect
freestyling
them.
off the phone.
I respect them like Krim.
Yeah.
Like Krim.
Yeah.
Them niggas work.
Yeah.
Them niggas like
Motivated.
I respect
Shout out to
motivated.
Krim one
And
more
I'm pretty
time.
sure it's because they looked up to artists like y'all.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I
Indeed,
mean?
and plus
So-
his father, you know what I'm saying, had a strong hand, you know what I'm saying, and doing
I'm
his
pretty
thing
sure
when
he
he
had
came
some
up.
molding.
Word,
Like, I'm pretty
indeed.
sure he had some.
Shout out to Avenue A, now CEO Black Money, you know what I'm
Say
saying?
that, say
Word
that.
up, for real.
But yeah, we gotta keep it moving.
So with that being said, my brother, what's one thing that you remember about Bebe, you know what I'm saying, while you was on the
Yo,
show?
he was a real he didn't hold this.
You got any stories right quick you want to hit us with?
Like every time, like he was like, "Nah, fuck that," or "Nah, let him." Like he was the guy that he'd take the fall for someone else. Like that's
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
It's
Take the
all
charge.
love, man. It's all love. You always show love, man. Like, it's no complaints. I ain't never had no bad vibe. Like I fucks with him. He opened the door. Y'all opened the door for me to get like busy. Like a lot of people say that too as well, man.
Word. Well, we appreciate you for coming on
I
here.
appreciate
for coming
y'all,
through
man.
for sure.
I definitely appreciate y'all.
Word.
It's always a blessing fucking with y'all, man. Y'all keep me motivated, and I'm gonna make a tape off this. I promise.
Manteca país. You already know what time it is. We out here
Thanks for coming
inspiring
through, brother.
people.
I appreciate
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Stay
My
tuned.
brother.
Stay in the other room. We're gonna take pictures at the end. Thank you for coming through.
Word up. So right now, you know what I'm saying, we're going to do, just take a quick second down memory lane, just show a couple videos, you know what I'm saying, of our brother, Bebe, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, we're going to start with Ziploc Gang, and then the calls, and then Ghost Dini. We're going to close out the show, you know what
Start
I'm saying?
with 16, Marv.
Also, do we have a number to call in or no?
Probably. We might.
You got one number? All right, can we post that up on the screen? So, because there's a couple people.
Let's do that.
One person actually hit me. Silk.
I know I got.
wanted to,
I got like 3 people in the chat talking about they want to hit us up too.
There we go.
So, right, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So maybe we could post that up and have these people, you know what I'm saying, come
Yo,
through.
but if y'all call up, right, and y'all hear someone's on the phone,
Yeah.
don't keep calling.
Word.
One person at a time, all right?
Exactly.
Otherwise, we're going to get bum rest over here. It's about to go down.
It's me.
Ghost Dini the Great. How you feeling?
Bang.
Damn, son.
That's the hashtag.
Got me, deaf nigga. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. I ain't know we was going, but we here. Now you ain't got to do that. All right, fuck it.
Ghost don't give a fuck.
I was ready to go.
That sounds good as hell.
Yeah. It's all yours, man. The floor is yours.
Say no more. Yeah. Real quick. A beast that spit bars that splits his spleen, with rhymes sharp as the claws on Wolverine, luminous with the spark of Jubilee. It's Ghost Dini, no need to ask who is he. The movement, rap savior, a great mind, Professor Charles Xavier. Don't test the man that do the most damage, you end up getting your card pulled like I'm Gambit. Breaking barriers like Juggernaut with my people. This the brotherhood without Magneto. Evolve with the flow like the rise of the Phoenix. Somewhere in Venus, please try to reach it. I think I'm the best, of course, why not? In the penalty box, I see red like Cyclops. Pyromaniac with the flame, Mike Stalker. Watch your step in the dark, I'm the night crawler. Shit.
Raph, what's good?
Yo, what up? I ain't called to diss nobody, first of all. So don't think that I called for that. First of all, I'm part of the Real Point podcast myself. And I want to tell you, I was listening to the music that it was playing and shit. The music sounds dope, bro. But you need to relax, man. You need to come in there straight next time. Because The way you come in, the way you present yourself is the way that the world sees you as. Like, you're not really taking your craft serious, my dude. And you have talent to showcase that. Coming in there drinking them cheap ass Budweisers and shit ain't helping you out.
All right, beloved.
And I'm not gonna hang up neither. I mean, if you got anything to say, I'm not gonna hang up.
Right.
So, you know, like I said, Rob is very talented. I done seen them in the BET freestyle. I done seen him doing his thing, side of things. Yeah, he cuts here, he does everything. Very talented dude, but you know, sometimes you gotta treat. I mean, we not an official radio station, but you know, sometimes you gotta treat shit with respect, because at the end of the day, we not looking bad. You're the one that's looking bad, and that's all I had to say.
We appreciate your call, beloved.
All right.
All right, one.
He was on video too, so that's that.
It wasn't no regular cops. It was like federal.
Why do people keep calling me?
That's
Oh, it's a Chinese place.
Oh shit!
Pick it up.
Pick it up live on air.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello? On speaker. Put him on speaker.
What building number? You order Chinese food, right?
Oh, that Chinese food.
Yeah. Chill out with shit. We own building number 3.
Building number 3, last door on the right.
All right, building number 3, last door on the right. Just knock on the door. What? Come knock. I'm. All right, somebody's about to.
He come inside me.
Yo, he wilding on you.
All right, here I come right now. Oh, he hung up.
You better go outside.
You better hurry up before you get a good one in.
He about to take his shit out.
Hey, pull out your cash, man, for you. Hold on.
It's gonna be crazy sauce on that chicken
right
and
there.
broccoli.
This could only happen live, ladies and
It
gentlemen.
was like 15.
Oh shit! I got 20. So.
All right, huh? Take that. Thank you so much.
He was on video too, so that's
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't no regular cops. It was like federal.
Why do people keep calling me?
We just stay productive, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gonna go back and forth with the busy summers and the.
Why do you?
Friend
Excuse
thing,
me.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
say,
I'm sorry to be so rude. Why is you dropping shit on the table where the mic is? You know that shit gets picked up.
Do you understand that I just got into a worse mood than I was in?
I understand, but my nigga, we live.
Worse mood.
We here with Hoodie.
We good.
Hoodie about to put you in that positive mood.
Nah, I don't think.
Look at Hoodie right now, man.
You want to play one of the joints, man? We can talk about it.
My TV just broke.
What?
My 60-inch TV.
This is not the time to have this conversation.
Let's stay focused.
Yeah.
Word up, man.
Yo, what's up with Joey, man?
Yeah, let's go. The best of BB.
Word up, man. That last one with Hoodie, that was hilarious, B. Because Hoodie, you saw Hoodie, he was trying to, know what I'm saying, do damage control. But Bebe was not trying to have it, bro. He's like, my 60-inch?
He had just gotten that shit
yeah,
like a week
for real.
ago.
For real. Like, I was just in the worst mood that I was in earlier. You understand? My 60-inch just broke. Yo, that's crazy. And Hoodie was just trying to do the best possible. You know what I'm saying? To keep everybody in good spirits.
Let's just play one of my joints.
Word up. For real, for real.
Shout out to Hoodie,
Shout
man.
out to Hoodie and the whole Arena podcast out there. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Right now, what we're going to do is go to the next.
Yo, don't call that number that y'all see in the thing. Call this number, 732-898-2748. Don't call the number y'all seen in the video clips.
Yeah, that's definitely not the right number.
That shit been disconnected for a couple years now.
Right now, the person we're going to bring into next is the Ziploc Gang. You know what I'm saying? Tall Ted, DJ Almighty, and Broadway. You know what I mean?
We're Ziploc Gang.
Make y'all way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to old Scammer.
While they making their way over here, yo, let's play that clip of the special we did. The Oscama interview.
Yeah. Word.
We mentioned it earlier.
Oscama.
We mentioned it earlier in the show. We're gonna actually show y'all the clip now.
And his right hand man.
Word. Suey Louie at the time.
Yeah, word. Indeed.
Daddy Sugar.
Yeah, Daddy Sugar. Word up.
But yeah, we're gonna play that right now.
My brother, you want to bring another? It's 3 of y'all, right? No, just 2. Okay, 1 and 1 right here.
Yeah, I got you.
Word.
The call tag one or the
Those common.
Locked in. Right,
what's going on, brother? How you? Yeah, indeed. What's going on, brother? What's going on, love? How you? All right.
So what's going on today, BB? Tell me.
Shit, nigga. Lack of sleep, lack of sex, lack
Yeah.
of everything.
The first ever Speak Your Mind Radio, the Real Point Podcast, traveled to do a fucking interview at somebody's house instead of doing it in the brain. So we're taking the brain to your house.
And just in case whoever's watching this shit, any artists, don't get used to this shit, cause it's only one time thing.
It's a one-time thing.
That's it, after this. The only reason why we're doing this travel is because this is probably the only opportunity we have. And right now, he's the only one in Patterson right now situated that has a deal and everything. Everybody else is trying to get it. So right now, this is why it's the special event. The special event. The special event.
They have to fucking falls closed down, closing mad traffic in downtown like always and shit. Every time we drive somewhere, there's a fucking parade, there's a fucking festival, there's something in the fucking way, yo.
Waiting for the door to be open now. I got you. Going up for somebody?
Yeah. Esteban? Yeah. I don't know if he's first floor or second floor. No, it's not. Okay, thank you.
You're the wrong house.
You're the wrong house.
Oh, el rapero. You fine. Wait. Ven por aquí atrás.
Dog.
Time lapse, like that's like fast forward and shit.
What's up, everyone? This is the Real Point Podcast. This is Derek.
Young BB.
Yeah, your boy Scam Esteban.
Yeah.
Doing the Chugo, it's your boy Daddy Chugo from the CeeLo. Yeah.
You already know. We're here doing a special interview. One time only, because we mad stressed out right now.
Shit is real. Scam. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, man? It's your boy Scam Esteban, Ziploc Gang, RJ Productions, Zoo Gang. You know how we rock.
Oh, man. Great times. Word up. That just shows the passion.
Oh man, the dedication we put into that, man, was crazy.
Word up.
Between going back and forth to the studio with all the equipment, setting everything up, it was a long fucking day.
Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, the individual that you saw on the screen cannot be here presently, you know what I'm saying, with us today. But we do have representatives from the chapter, you know what I'm saying, from the chapter, the Ziploc Gang. We got
Tall Ted.
And
Tall Ted.
Broadway J.
Indeed, you know what I'm saying? For real. So with that being said, after you saw that clip right there, what did you feel about that clip? How did you feel?
Man, like the fact that y'all even took the time to even do that, you know what I'm saying? That right there just speaks volumes about like not only Bebe but even Didi, like just this podcast in general. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always been love and it's always been genuine. You know what I'm saying? So. And Bebe, like I seen everybody was saying like, yo, he just too raw, keep it real, like yeah, that's just what he is, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he was like real and no filter, but real as hell, and like he like it was genuine. Like it never felt fake or nothing like that, yo. And we see him in the hood like all the time or whatever, and he just always showed love,
talk about seeing
asking for a light and shit.
At the block parties I used to throw over there by Sparrow and Highland, he always used to talk about y'all too.
Yeah.
We all know him and seen him.
Yeah.
Be raised and grow up, and you know, it's always been love.
Wow. That's what's up. That's what's up. So what y'all been working on, you know what I'm saying, since the last time y'all been interviewed here at the Real Point Podcast?
Well, as far as me, I just been really like trying to learn more about the music business and really like getting into like me rapping myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All
so
right.
I actually
You
have
on
a
your Pete
song.
Rock.
I have a song out right now called "Monetize My Pain,"
which is dope.
And thank you.
The shit
Thank
is
you,
dope.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So I'm like dipping my toe in the water, so to speak. You know what I'm saying, as far as being a rapper. But like I got like more songs in the cut, but it's just a work in progress. You know what I'm saying?
Bet that.
And Broadway, he's doing his thing with the clothes still. You know what I'm saying? We all of us, we all just like.
We got another shirt finally.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And it's funny because that's the shirt. If you remember.
The one that you want.
Yeah,
he took it.
And fucking rap took that was flexing that like, yeah, you wanted this one. So it's like, nah. So, and that's the we giving that to Didi. So it's just like kind of like in remembrance of Bebe because he was loving that shirt.
Word.
So we figured now he got one.
Yeah, he snatched it quick.
Cause he was like, oh, I told you to go get the door, like to go get it. He was trying to get it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, look, I got the black and red.
Oh man,
always trying to be on some slick shit, yeah.
For real. Can you tell us anything about Oscama and how he's doing?
Oh man, like, I mean, it's as far as him being inside there, it's been rough on us, obviously, because it's different without him. Like he's like
the general.
He's the top guy. But inside, he's been fine. We talked to him yesterday. Actually, he in real good spirits. He sound like his mental is on another level right now. You know what I'm saying? He been writing. He got albums. He telling me like, yo, I got albums, Ted, like on deck. So it's just now, like as far as I said it with me trying to learn the music business, there's certain trends since he's been away that I'm noticing or whatever. So
when he come home,
just want
you can put him on the same wave.
Yeah, try to figure out a plan. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, that's what's up. Any word on his release date or no?
Who he said like?
I mean, he got a little while longer. It's not exact release date.
Yeah.
He got like a few more years.
Okay. All right. But it's getting short though.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
All right, that's what's up.
Definitely.
That's what's up.
Like once he comes home, what's good about him, like you see how he had mentioned earlier, he got a diner with Wisconsin. Like a lot of his music is timeless.
Okay.
Like, I feel like once he's home,
like it'll still be relevant.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I got a song in the cut called GTA, and a lot of rappers now, that's the theme. So it's like, you know,
He was ahead of his time.
Yeah, with a lot of things, you know what I'm saying?
He was definitely, you know what I'm saying? I know one thing about Scam that he was definitely locking in and making sure that he was always writing and creating something before he went in.
Yes.
To give his people something, you know what I'm saying, to hold on to until he came back. And that's one thing that I admired about that individual, you know what I'm saying?
The thing
for
about
real.
him, he treats like he's like first an artist, like for in the truest form. Like he the way he goes about rapping is almost like a poet, but at the same time, like the things he talk about is real. Like if you've been through it, you know the type of things like it's mad relatable, and he could do all types of things like that. I think his potential is like endless, man. It's just we gotta get the right game plan going. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Let's throw that clip up of Teddy
making that beat
in the studio
with my shirt off.
Yeah,
wildin'.
I'm gonna throw that up real fast. It's number 13.
And y'all had gave me the idea for the samples.
Right.
You and Bebe, that shit was
Right on the
crazy,
spot.
man. I appreciate that too. Like, not for nothing, just the fact that anybody like just waste their time to talk to me and ask me about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it. And like you said too, a lot of people looking at
fucking get it together. Hold on, let me see.
Hold your thought, bro. Hold your thought.
I'm trying to figure out first.
He said, yo, I'm about to flex.
Yo, he really taking his shirt off?
Yo, I had to, bro. Like,
facts, nigga. Facts.
Trying to get them views up.
They threw on the hat and the sunshade like he was in Miami. You know what I mean? All he was missing was the suntan on his nose, the sunblock on his nose.
Every time somebody sees us, they be like, "Yo, you look like Pablo's son or some shit." Like, I'm like, damn, bro.
Wait till the first time that beat come on, yo. Yeah, Raph moving cameras and shit.
Yeah,
A little bit lower. All right, leave it right there. Yeah. We got Tall Ted in here right now, cooking up beats live in the studio. Yo, Tall Ted, hold up. I got the beats right here.
Yeah, you want to, yeah.
Yo, I'm in here. I took my shit off, man.
Oh wait, yo.
Yeah, I got problems, man.
Wait till you hear the beat.
Oh yeah, you can hear it off the speakers too, yeah.
Raph was like, who? Who the fuck is this?
But I don't know if it's gonna be the left. Nah, he ain't put the beat in there yet.
Nah, it ain't in there.
Oh, it's in there? I don't know.
Oh, it's not beats. It's like 2 songs. 2 samples, right?
I don't know if it's gonna be loud enough for you though. Anyway, I don't know. Let me figure it out.
Nah, he gonna find out right now.
So yo, there's 2 songs in there, right? One is by Hector Lavoe.
This nigga wanna get Spanish music.
Yeah, nigga. Yo, why you hating?
That's what
I don't have
you start saying
exactly, big face.
Ted about to cook up something. I bet you're gonna have an artist, a Spanish artist. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He's bro in the back gassing it.
You're telling me sports shit, you fucking Haitian bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see that shit.
Who is that?
Yo, he would have been
I saw that
part
shit
of
too.
the
I was
cancel
like,
culture. Quick.
We would have been done.
Yeah, for real.
We going down, baby. Fuck it.
The other one is a Tame Impala song.
Yo, it was Marv that gave us that song.
Oh,
the Tame Impala one.
Thank you.
Tame Impala. Don't worry about it, man. I know you don't know shit.
Yeah, that's when I heard the first little sound. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Beats, bro.
Oh shit.
Ooh, sneak peek.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Flex on them.
Teaser. Oh.
Ooh. Alright. Which one you want first, yo? You tell me, like, what's your vibe?
Do that Tame Impala one first.
Yeah, that ain't sounding bad either. That sounded good.
At the end,
2 hours later.
Fuck it.
That's you in the back with the hoodie?
Nah, that's Lil Frankie.
Nah, that's Lil Frankie. Shout out to Lil Frankie. Yeah.
Shout out to Frank. Almighty right there too behind.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Almighty. Word gang.
He rap face.
I guarantee you this nigga.
I guarantee he about to kill it. This shit already. He was like,
Rap wanted you to put someone like right there.
Bad, man. Yo, we miss you, bro.
That was one thing we always tried to do. We tried to be outside the box. You know what I mean? And we had, I think it was you we had at one point, and we had Kelston from ATM.
Yeah.
Both of these guys.
Yeah, I remember you told me that,
Yeah, we had 2 producers come in, try to do beats live on air.
And then
we was always trying to think outside the box. I don't know why.
And then there was somebody that actually, you know what I'm saying, wanted to challenge Tall Ted. I think if we would have proceeded with that, we probably would have been the verses before the verses. To be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
But we could have done battle rapping.
Yeah,
we could have done freestyle Fridays.
I remember that, but with me, it was just like, what if I lose? Like, I don't need that. It's not even just like I was thinking I was gonna kill him. It was just like, what if I lose? Like, cause there's so many good beat makers, bro.
Right.
You right though. We should have did that.
Word, indeed.
We
Always
would
go
have
with
been
your first
Swiss and
instinct.
Tim before that.
Word up,
You know
for
what I
real,
mean?
for
I
real.
think honestly, this might have been around the time that Swiss and Just Blaze did their battle, like the original battle.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it was around that same time,
Word.
and that's what gave us the idea. Yo, why don't we just bring in a producer and let them make beats? And Raph was like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Let's try it out and see how it goes." When we brought in Kelston first at the other spot, we saw how it went. He was making them off his phone. He was using like a beat maker app off his phone.
Yeah.
At that time, it was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we brought you in when we moved to the new spot, and that shit was crazy. Because I remember the whole episode, we watching the whole process, and like Raph would be like, "Yo, when's this nigga gonna make his beat?"
Yo, trust me, I could tell. And I ain't gonna front that first sample that I did. It was kind of rough. Like that's why in the beginning I kept playing that one part, and then I ended up switching it to that vocal.
Right.
When he was like, he said, "Yo, that it sound like I want more porn."
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
I fucking forgot. I should have got that clip.
Yo, bro, I know that interview, like, bro,
Yes.
just not even just to watch for me. Like, I literally would just watch, like, just to laugh. Like, bro, it was a good one. Like,
Word, indeed.
It was good.
Now, my brother, you know what I'm saying, in reference to the merch, how's the merch going for the company?
I mean, the merch is
You want to come a little bit closer? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Matter of fact, yeah, drop it. No, I don't need that. I don't need it.
You need to speak into the mic.
He's like, I don't need no
brother.
headphones. Yo, Ted, go that way.
The merch is coming along. What's gonna happen is I'm actually thinking about doing like a drop with that specific color.
Okay.
For Bebe, actually.
Yeah. Nice.
And we're gonna do something like that in remembrance of him. And soon we about to drop the free Scama merch. You know,
Okay.
it's already coming around that time.
Dope.
But as far as that, I just fell back a little something. You know, whoever personally hits me up or whatever orders, I make sure I fill the order or whatever it is. You know, so it's basically like that.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That's what's
don't
up.
do too much promoting now, you know, because different situations.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm still doing it.
That's what's up. Are you looking to change the logo, not in reference toward what it means, but you know what I'm saying, like give it a different modern
actually,
look?
Yeah. We got something revamped. Something that's gonna come out now. You know, more general.
Yeah.
You know, without the gang and without the.
Okay.
And all of that, you know,
More
focus
marketable.
on it.
Yeah. Word.
2 letters.
I feel you.
Stuff like that.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
He be having people from different states hit him up.
Right.
Yeah.
What's up? I need that. Like,
Word.
Yeah, because I also do other people's clothes. You know, like
A word?
whatever company.
I see you guys doing the sneaker thing too, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to YG. Yeah, you're guaranteed.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
So, you know,
That's what's up.
He fixes sneakers, paints them, brings them back to life. You know, cleans them, whatever you know your sneaker needs are.
Okay. So in reference toward that, if anybody is looking to, you know, collaborate or have something done, where can they find you?
They definitely can find me Broadway_ZG. Actually, Broadway_J_ZG on everything.
Okay. Bet that.
It's the same thing on everything.
Bet that. Now, with that being said, Ted, you worked with what is my man's name from Harlem? What's my man? Tam Boys.
Yeah, Bodega Bams.
Bodega Bams. How was that
That's the homie.
experience?
That was crazy, and it's crazy how that happened because it was like literally just through like the internet, like emails. I really linked up with his brother.
Okay.
He kind of like manages him.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ola. Yeah. So we linked up. It was like, send me beats. I sent him a couple beats, and then like he used pretty much most of them. He used the one for the Can't Stop, and then recently, one of the last Bodega Bam tapes, Yams Heard This. I got a song on there as well, but it's like a mashup. Like they took another dude's beat and
put
then
'em
mixed it
together?
with mine. Yeah, because it's called PR versus DR.
Okay.
Like the name of the song.
Right,
so
right.
that and just looking at that on the paper is like, like PR versus DR.
Word.
Like it was a wild concept, but it sounded good.
How's that check looking like?
Man, it's like I'm trying to make it bigger, man.
Okay,
It's not big enough.
All right.
It's not big
I feel
enough,
you.
man.
I feel you.
I'm trying to make it
Sales,
bigger.
boy, need them sales.
Yeah, you know what I'm
that's what's
saying.
up.
But that's why I keep going back to learning about the music business because I really like it changes like every so often.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure I know enough for myself and like I said, when Scam come home, even Broadway, like we all pay attention to this stuff.
Yeah,
like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Word.
the culture in general. So
Word.
we just trying to apply it to our formula. Like,
Okay.
we just have to do it better.
That's what's up.
And it helped out, like the time and the break that happened, like, we got to learn about the business.
Word.
Learn the back end.
Word.
And everybody individually sharpened up their skills.
Everybody grew. Word. That's what's up. And because you know, at the end of the day, carrying that weight is only gonna hurt your back. You feel me?
100%.
Word. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Is there anything that you would like to promote while you're here?
Me, I just want to promote Monetize My Pain. Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's on all platforms. If you want to get it, follow me on IG. I'm at TMitty 2020, and you could click the link in my bio. But it's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's on everything.
Okay.
Just type Monetize My Pain, Tall Ted,
Bet
and you'll
that.
see it. And other than that, I'm still working on my EP, which would hopefully I want to drop this year. Hopefully visuals. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but really we just trying to hold it up, man, because we really, you know,
Yeah, I miss Scum. Yeah.
You know
I
what
miss the
I'm saying?
brother.
Like,
Yeah, indeed.
you know what I mean? Like,
That's
we
what's
can't
up.
even front on that.
Yeah.
Like,
keep it 100.
Yeah.
That's what's up. With that being said, so is there anything else that you would like to?
Nah, not right now.
Not right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta keep it moving.
Do you remember something that we don't know that you encounter with Bebe after, you know what I'm saying, or off the show, whatever? Because you said you would see him in the hood.
Yeah, well, the event we were just talking about that they threw. Well, that was last year, right? The back to school year. Yeah, shout out to
That was one thing he remembered about y'all specifically too. He was like, I just saw the ZG boys down there. You know what I mean? Like,
shout out to them because we try to incorporate. Like we don't, you know what I'm saying. We just try to incorporate our little twist into it.
Sparrow and Highland does this annual giveaway.
Okay.
So it's a back to school thing they do every
Yeah.
single year. Me and Scott from out there, so I only thought it was right for us to constantly show up and play our part.
Word.
And with YG, what he did was we had a bunch of sneakers, we fixed them up, and we were just giving them out to
okay.
pretty much.
That's what's
and
up.
Then,
That's
handing
beautiful.
out T-shirts.
So you can pop up, pull up,
Yeah.
stuff clean on the spot.
Beautiful. And so, is there anything that you remember about Bebe?
Well,
Specifically?
it's funny now because that day he was really like by us most of the day,
Yeah.
just like chilling. Like I
Word.
said, just cracking jokes,
Right,
bullshitting,
right.
laughing. Like, yo, let me get a like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just bro, like he's just cool as hell, like just real authentic, good vibes, funny, like.
Yeah, even when y'all started doing the mixes, he started hitting us up for
Yeah.
songs. Like they
because that was the thing we started during the pandemic. Like at the beginning, we started doing the regular mixes.
Exactly.
Stay home, stay at home mix.
And not for nothing, a couple people told me like they heard it from there. So it was like, no
Nice.
cap. So it was like it all worked out.
GTA was what I sent them.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I got a lot of exclusives.
Word.
People don't even know.
You could probably drop a tape.
You know what's funny, yo? You know what's
probably be
funny?
a Khaled.
We used to play music during the show, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of that music wasn't on YouTube till much later. So I remember, like, even after we stopped, like, seriously doing the podcast, like, we were getting the emails for copyright.
Bad Lungs was the first one.
Bad Lungs was the first.
Shout out to Bad
Bad
Lungs.
Lungs, yeah,
Shout out
word.
to
Shout
Bad
We got a
Lungs.
lot of copyright emails because of you people.
Word up.
But it's
For
all
real.
love, though. It's all love.
Word.
Yo, but one thing I want to say though, I just like the fact that like, cause like he said, we've been laying low, but we trying to get back out there. I just like the fact that like, it sucks that like it took this, but the fact that everybody's united in there, like artists and shit like that, like in the town, like we got to really get back to that. Like,
Word. That unity.
like for real.
The artist, I'm gonna add something.
Yeah, go ahead. Speak on it.
Speaking to the mic.
Soon, I'm gonna offer classes in case anybody wants to learn how to print or do vinyl work or
Dope.
silk screen, anything
Nice.
like that. You could sign up, and I'll basically throw you through the process and give you the list of stuff you need to continue your business. After that.
Dope. Giving back to the community.
that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's all it
word.
is, just putting everybody on game.
Word. That's what's
Word.
up. We
We
appreciate
need a lot
you.
more of that in Patterson, especially.
Yeah.
Word
Nah,
up.
it's a fact.
Word up. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's give a hand clap one time, you know what I'm saying, for the ZG.
Thank you very much, fellas.
Thank y'all, man. Y'all family, we love y'all.
Word.
Love y'all
Thank
too.
y'all. Rest in peace, right there, man.
Rest in peace. Word.
All right. So we're moving on.
A little bit so we can take some pictures at the end. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Word.
no doubt.
All right.
Yeah.
Word. So,
I'm gonna take it. All right, yeah.
so right now,
I'm
you know
gonna
what I'm
talk to you
saying?
when we.
Right now, we got about to bring in the brother who actually has the main ingredient to the Real Point podcast, which is the intro. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? For real, we're gonna bring in the cause.
Yes, sir.
Word.
Yo, Mark, number 15 on the video list.
We running a little bit, you know what I'm saying, past scheduled time, but that's all right. You know what I mean? Everything's still good. We still here. We still making it happen.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go. All right. New Jupe in the building, Real Point Podcast.
Shout out
It's your boy The
263.
Cause. For the titles and daps, I do the Iron Man match. Violent traps, they plant for us, but I am not catched. I am not that. Who wants it to be handed? Higher standard on my rap commandment. Come follow our planet with New Juke Transit. Child head askew, one hand ready to. With Mike screaming Dumbledore, give me power, I beg of you. Mutant in the barber chair, only here to carve my hair. Really, I'm in places far from here. I'm hardly there, my mental is physically. Front of you invisibly, fucking with your emotions. I am literally a lyric beat. In motion, with notion, we all must elevate. Other state to higher levels and still move like I be selling weight. Into mind's eye, cyanide to rhyme lies, my lies. Battling with self like grind time, my time. Work my life, get my tool off, then took my cool off. Free myself, see the belt, I take.
Yeah.
Yo, we about to go back in. Don't turn that beat off.
You
Yo.
had something to prove that day, huh?
Yo, listen. He got too many sides to him, he's screwed up. Can't tell if he's mankind, Cactus Jack or do love. A ruler like Rick, pull up in whips. Fool us, you sick, pull bazookas and dip. Fuck hookahs and shit, they smoking wedding jers. Get high and become Allah's chosen messengers. I hope the weapon works. I'm aiming straight at Trump. I only say this once, you see the ocean, make it jump. Have him laid in trunks, call Soprano made a stunt. Crazy blunts, been taking them to the face for months. Listen, these guys tie my nerve brief. We meeting up on Friday the 13th. With Charles and Michael, I borrowed the rifle. First time I ever shot one was a horrible cycle. A gargoyle spiteful, and I gave him a facelift. After that, we take it back to New Juke on the spaceship. Yeah, real point. It's an honor to be here, man. Derek, Bebe, thank y'all.
Word.
Lyricism
Hold on,
at its finest.
I gotta play this intro real fast too. Hold on.
Let that rock.
Cause you know that's a classic.
Building 3.
Oh wait,
we in.
The THX sound.
Building 3 bounce. Building 3.
We in here. We in here. We in here.
Jupiter, we in here.
Real Point Podcast with Derek and BB. Tuning in now cause I'm scared of the TV.
He's a real media source, streaming of cross. Feeding the thoughts and calls from the king with the force. Making a real point or ill joint when you coming through.
Real Point Podcast
right in front of you. Yeah, word up.
We in here.
We in here. Building 3.
Where do we start? Where do we start?
Live in real time. We have the calls here.
Yes.
Word up.
So let's talk about the intro first.
Let's talk about that.
That's where it all started.
Yeah, give us a little bit of a backstory. I'll start because this is kind of my story too.
No, go ahead.
So
put your weight on it.
When we first came up with the Real Point Podcast, the very first intro we had was just some kid. I think it was Bebe's kid, one of his 2 kids.
Oh, word.
And we were like, I think it was like, what's the point? And then the person would say the Real Point Podcast. And we were like, yo, we got to change this shit ASAP. And we used to change it every episode. Like every weekend we had someone new do it. Mm-hmm. And I remember we had Bebe's kid do it at one point. One of my random friends. I was like, yo, just talking to the phone. Yo, don't even... So we thought of the idea of like, yo, we got to come up with something new for this, bro. Because it's like, yo, we need to come up with a contest or something, have all these artists rewrite something. And I think at the time we did a competition where we had a beat from Speddy Music. Shout out to Speddy. And he gave us the beat for free. He was just like, yo, here's the beat. See what you got out of it.
Shout out to Speddy Music for them saying, showing that overstanding. Because, people want to charge for everything nowadays.
You ain't lying.
Word up.
But they gave him free promo at the same time, so I guess,
But people don't see it like that.
Of course not, yeah. So he gave us a beat. People recorded on it. And we got a whole bunch of feedback from it. But for some reason, we stuck with your freestyle. I don't know why. But we just stuck with it the whole way through. And we actually had some good, like a couple people actually spit to the beat that Speddy gave us. Mm-hmm. But that freestyle that you did, for whatever reason, Building 3 always stayed the same.
Word.
Yeah, I remember you had asked me, because at the time, me and the Ivor Jeans was recording there in the booth.
Right.
Who was it? DJ Cap, right?
DJ Cap.
Cap.
Yeah.
His old booth.
Yeah.
So we was recording in there. You used to see me. You used to stay in there. I used to just be freestyling. Mm-hmm. All hours of the night, we just be in there. I just be coming off the head. I could tell you was impressed with my shit. Like, damn. So I remember you asked me to do it or whatever. And however it ended up staying as like the main theme the whole time, that's an honor for me. You feel me? It's a blessing, man.
Word up.
We appreciate you for
that.
Be
a part of history. For real. Because the Real Point Podcast is a part of the Power City history.
Word.
Get that clear right now. You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
Seeing your freestyle now, all these years later, how it made you feel?
I feel like I look a little bit different. Somebody in there, he asked if I was from Jersey. I said later when it hit me, my high ass, I'm like, do I look like I'm from somewhere else? He said LA. So I think on the freestyle, I still look like I was from Jersey. Now I'm so worldly, I look like I'm from Hawaii. But yeah, that was just, man, I was telling them in there too. I was telling them in there too, like, since I kind of like, we all kind of like started out, we was all in that same, in Building 3, so I was there from the beginning, recording there, and then like, I was getting my solo stuff together, so by the time I caught y'all, it was towards the end, and I'm just like so grateful that I got to do it with y'all,
And so that's really what it makes me think of, just, you know, that whole moment where, you know, I finally got to do my interview. I've been on the intro. That's what Bebe, he's like, this is the guy that's on the fucking intro. And then
all these years later.
I finally got up there and it was a dope interview.
Yeah, I saw, and we did see the highlight that you did of your interview, because I know you posted like a clip. You had your cameraman the day you did your interview, and that shit came out dope as fuck.
And like y'all said, everybody, or I don't know if they were saying it in there, but it's been said today, like how the penalty box was such a big thing. Like everybody wanted to get in there, get their shit off, and like going back now and seeing all these different artists get in there and do their thing is fucking crazy. Like it really just shows you the real legacy that y'all have.
Thank you, appreciate that. Brethren. We definitely gonna. I'm thinking about cutting up the clips of the freestyles and maybe just uploading the freestyles to the channel.
Word, that'll be a dope look.
That way it's just there. You know what I mean?
Kind of like what BET does with the basement, you know what I'm saying? They just upload the freestyles, you know what I'm saying? There's clips of that everywhere, for real. So the cause, tell us a little bit about your journey from the last time that you've been here.
Well, New Jupiter. When I did the interview, I did Release Party 1. Now I got Release Party 2 coming out.
Okay.
I had recently Rosenberg play a couple joints on High 97.
Word?
Shit not even out yet.
Yo, hold on. You said Rosenberg played your joints?
Yeah.
Yo, get some claps for that, brother.
Here,
How did you get that connection?
I had just met him one time in New York, and he, you know, at first he wasn't really playing nothing. I had like stopped listening to the show, but he was playing my boy Fatboy Sharif music for a while.
Shout out to Fatboy. I remember him coming through too, recording shit in the booth.
So like he would be tuning into it more than I was, and he just texted me one day like, yo, he playing this song called Kids on a Journey that's featuring my boy 100 Grand. And Sean Gotti, you won't tell he's on the song. He got like some crazy vocals on there.
He switched it
Sean
up.
Gotti.
He sound like, I call him the Ghetto Francis and the Lights on that song. That's what he sound like. But you won't even know that it's him if you hear it.
Okay.
And it was produced by a legendary producer, Nick Wiz. Okay. And then like an hour later, Fatboy had hit me again, like, yo, he playing this joint I got with Big Rube of Dungeon Family, produced by K Knowledge from New York.
So he played 2 of your tracks on the same night?
Same night.
That's wild.
And just like I said, at first, like, I had met him, nothing was happening. So it was just like, all right, you know, you put it into the universe, see what happens.
Right.
And you kind of let go of it. And
it came back.
I think I was in between meditation and watching the Al Pacino movie, and I got the text from Fatboy. And I'm like, all right, Al, hold on real quick.
All right, that's what's up. How'd you feel about that?
Amazing, man. It's one of my all-time biggest achievements so far. And especially when you do it, like, to have it happen organically, like I said, where you kind of like just give it to the universe, like, it's to the point where you're not even thinking about it no more, but that's really a key to manifestation, is like detachment of the outcome. Like, but you gotta believe that it's gonna happen. So I feel like that's what that was. And when it happened, it was just like, wow, we in 2020, like in the middle of a pandemic. This was like towards the end of the year, maybe September. And it's just one of them things where, you know, good things could happen to you, man. A lot of people, they start thinking that everything, like we said, everything is about money nowadays.
Right.
So much things people feel like it can't really just happen on the strength. Like
It
Rosenberg,
can't,
he want to do for the culture, because he know he putting in the mainstream hours, and he's like, whatever I could do on the independent tip to help out.
He just put out an album real late with Rosenberg. Yeah. Word. Flea Lord on there. We also had Flea Lord on here before Flea Lord.
I was gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Rashid Chappelle from Pacific that's on that album too.
Word.
Yeah, I remember the Flea Lord interview.
Word.
That shit was wild.
Yo, y'all had, when you start going through it, it's like, yo, y'all had a lot of people, celebrity motherfuckers, people from the town. I was thinking about it, like, y'all had Saga. It wasn't nobody that was thinking, yo, what about the engineers, like Saga's estate?
We had Saga, Kilo,
Lucci. I told you, he posted
Sean
that.
Gotti was on.
Y'all was like the only ones that really interview him, like, but we know him as somebody. You feel me? So y'all just put, especially the city, on a platform and gave it a platform. You feel me?
That was our whole intention.
Purpose for this.
It wasn't no platform like Real Point Podcast.
Word. Still isn't. Still isn't. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Still isn't.
And I don't think ain't gonna be no one close to what we did.
Word, indeed.
Because I'm gonna sue the shit out of him if I see them with a penalty box.
Word. So with that being said, what do you look to do in the future with your music?
Man, I got Release Party 2 coming out soon, so I've just been, shooting a lot of visuals, getting the rollout together to really just do it right and make sure that it counts when it come out, because my music is timeless, I feel. So it's really just about making sure that it get out to the people. That's a lot of times the biggest problem that artists have. It don't really be the music, but like
reaching out to your fans. And
after a while, people could get discouraged because they feel like, oh, they thinking it's my talent. It's like, nah, you got to make the proper moves to do this, and you got to have the proper budget to put into it as well. Because we all know people, old heads, whoever, that's nicer than anybody.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like you don't want to be the one that don't take the proper steps, because there's a lot of beautiful music out there that can sometimes go unnoticed, but the power's in our hands. We just got to be smart with it. You feel me?
Word. Okay. So where can people find you on social media?
At Com King Causey, on IG, Twitter, everything basically. Com King Causey. And yeah, man, the cause representing New Jupiter. You can find me on everywhere, really. Anywhere you could type in the cause Release Party, anywhere you could stream, look that up. Release Party by the cause.
Now, one thing I'm saying before we actually let you go, pardon us. What's one thing that you may recall about Bebe that most people may not know about?
Well, shit, I know everybody know he had a crazy ass personality. You feel me?
He was off the wall with it. Yeah.
He just was different,
more than
man.
anybody else.
I mean, I feel like I
It's funny too, because you've seen. You kind of been there for at least half of the journey.
Firsthand.
Right.
Yeah. So you've seen us progress through everything.
Yeah, more towards the beginning side too, you feel me?
The commencement stages.
So like I told y'all, when he kind of put that little message out there, like about everybody have like a dark side. Like when he asked me the question on our interview, why do you think there's like a little twisted side to your music? I didn't really see it because I was looking at showcasing myself as this type of artist at the time, more conscious, positive, like I told y'all earlier. And it just made me think, like, the more I went on, understanding psychology, that we all have like a dark side. It's all about how we move with and balance out our energies and stuff like that. So I don't know, I feel like in a funny way, without even trying to, that was him being kind of like, how you say it, like a prophet, you feel me? Like,
prophetic.
Because of the way that I took it in, I was like,
Bebe the philosopher.
oh wow, you feel me? Like,
who would have fucking known?
But yo, it's just crazy, man, really, like, just seeing the journey, going back with y'all. And I'm gonna say it right now, this is what I was gonna say, this is definitely the best episode. And we doing it with Bebe here. He's still here, 100%. You feel me? So, like, this is the best episode y'all ever had. Like Ted said, to have all these artists in there connecting at this point in time, especially when we coming out of a time where a lot of people wasn't able to do much, you feel me? And just like really to give y'all flowers, man, for real. Like,
we appreciate
you
that.
the fucking booth, brother.
Likewise, brother. Likewise. Appreciate you. Word.
But for real, man, like, this is what I always say about Jersey and with different cities. You know, it's like there's a lot of history here. There's a lot of things that have happened that need to be acknowledged, and things that are going on currently that need to be acknowledged, that sometimes I feel like we focus on dumb shit that really don't mean nothing. When
all
it's
them,
like,
all
yo,
them TikTok videos. Yeah, word up, for real.
you feel me? Like, there's just, like, y'all need to be celebrated. And like I said, in a situation like this, everybody start coming out with their true colors, showing how much the show really means to them and stuff like that. So with seeing all these dudes highlighted, Kilo, Lucci, Saga from Lega, so y'all had prize to all these people y'all had on there. Y'all said y'all had Flea Lord earlier. Like, man, everybody, can we get a clap for that? Let me go Nori on y'all.
Hold on, goddammit. Word up, for real. So yeah, like you stated, I mean, we here, I mean, we appreciate you giving us our flowers.
Word.
In the meantime, we want to revert that energy, you know what I'm saying? Steer that energy, you know what I mean? For everybody that's paying attention, please hit the link, you know what I'm saying? The GoFundMe link, and give as much as you can, because everything is going straight to the family, and we want to make sure that they are embraced and they know that their father, husband will always be loved. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Cause, we appreciate you for coming through, brother.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
y'all.
Thank you
Word
for
up.
taking the time.
For real,
We
for real.
When you
appreciate
coming through, Real Point Podcast, right in front of you.
For real,
Yo,
for
stick
real.
around. We gotta take pictures at the end, right?
Yeah.
Love you, Bebe.
Word up.
Word.
We have MBK.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
word.
bring him in real quick.
Yeah, indeed. Let's bring in the
We
brother
in
MBK.
overtime right
Yeah,
now.
for real, for
Like
real.
a motherfucker.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, MBK!
The network is in overtime right now.
Word.
So yeah, with that being said, while we are having a little intermission, waiting for the next person to come in, we want Charles once again to hit the link, the GoFundMe link. You know what I'm saying? And give
Word.
as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. This is for a
Whatever,
good cause.
whatever you can give, man.
Every bit counts.
Word.
Okay,
we got
okay,
MBK
okay.
Vision in the
MBK
building.
in the building.
So we did his interview at 263 at the time.
Okay.
Which was our third chapter, you could say, in a way.
Word. For real, for real.
Crazy times back then. What's
up,
going on,
family?
brother?
What's good?
All right, so we got
Love
MBK
and blessings
Vision.
to the family.
MBK
You
Visions.
already know, baby.
Word
Family
up.
and friends.
Word
We're here
up.
for you.
Word.
And that's all we here for, man.
That's what's up,
What's
my
good
brother.
with y'all? Stacks was good.
We striving, Lord. Striving to add on.
Always,
You
you
know
know
what I'm
the
saying? Let us know, you know what I'm saying, a little bit about MBK Vision and what you've been up to since the last time we interviewed you.
Shoot, man. MBK Vision.
Hold that thought. Are we having a call? No? All right, that's a mistake. Go ahead, my brother.
MBK Vision originated March 4, 2017 as a LLC. Shoot, man, the steps of the arts and entertainment, building a company, you know, has changed in the past 4 years. And from just music, I expanded to magazine,
films,
radio films, web series, wrestling, celebrity boxing.
Okay. Show them the belt right quick.
Oh yeah. This right here, man. Shout out to the Real Point Podcast.
Yeah,
you know,
shout out to the
Derek
collection
and,
spot, my cousin.
and Bebe Collective spot up in Texas. This is actually was ordered a month later from our first interview that we had.
It was after you. I think we got our belt the day we did your interview. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Right. And you guys,
can you zoom in on that right there?
You definitely guys recommended us to hit up the family up in Texas.
Yeah. My cousin.
Yes, sir.
Guy Madden.
Yes,
down in
and,
Texas, in the collection spot.
Word up. Know what
We
I'm saying?
placed the order, man, and I see that, man. And if it wasn't for the Real Point Podcast, Derek, you know, and Baby, you know what I'm saying, that would never had happened. I definitely love the fact that the Real Point Podcast was the very first radio/podcast that I've been to that had a belt. And then I admired them even more when they said, I haven't seen a team with a belt. Why don't y'all be the first team? And, you know, he told me the prize and who to go to. And I hit him up the next day, like, listen, man, who I send the bread to. And he connected me. And ever since that's been in my living room, in my case, man. And, you know, he's been traveling with us. Yeah, 4 years old, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Babette was holding on to our belt. And
Facts.
when I went to go visit his wife, she gave it back to me because she was like, "This is y'all, like this was y'all thing." So she gave it back.
Facts.
And yeah, that's where that's been. This is like legendary.
it is.
Definitely.
But yeah,
I appreciate that day,
so
man.
what do you remember about our interview when you came in that day?
Oh man, a whole bunch of laughters, man.
Because you came in 2 times, right?
Yeah,
Three times.
Three times.
I think it was like 3 or 4. Matter of fact, twice with the team. I think one time I went with the road manager that we had that day. I mean that at that time, and I think it was given. I think it was an anniversary or some joint like that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
One of our
And,
anniversary episodes.
that was it. But what I could remember, man, is a whole lot of laughter, dope brotherhood, dope conversation, learning from just everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was in the room. Just about the process of arts in the entertainment world and just vibing, man. It was just pure vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that original dope brotherhood type shit. You know what I'm saying? And no ego, no you know, no machismo attitude. You know, it was just king shit, man. The only people I had to control was some of the team members at that time. You know what I'm saying? But the heads, the kings at the table, man. Look, man, it's 4 years later. You know, it's actually gonna be about 4 years since I know Stacks and Stacks dollars, man, and Mantega Pai. July 12th of 2017 was the actual date that I.
It was
went
one
back
of your
and
shows,
forth.
right?
Yeah, went back actually and met him. A homegirl by Tori Indeed that hit me and was like, "Yo, hit this young man. He out there. You know, I know you building your team, and he might just be a good source. And you know what I'm saying? He's doing this and he's doing that." I said, "All right, Def, I'm gonna hit him up." As I hit him up, you know, we started talking about other things, and it got to me, him sending me his mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Then him sending me some more music while I was throwing him some venues. And then, you know, shout out to one of the dopest singles that I like from him was Power. This is 2017 ever. You know, and then we started going to the Bronx, Brooklyn, you know, DJ Walla joints, you know what I'm saying, Exotics, you know what I'm saying. We had like 15 venues in one day, man. You know, before everybody was doing tours, we were doing tours in one day, man. Hitting like actually 3-4 locations, man. Indeed. In New York City to Jersey, downtown, man. Like a whole lot of stuff. But you know, definitely shout out. And look, that's really what I remember was to this day, outside of the conversations, the relationships that, I mean, is still around. And we have, even though we may not hit each other every day, we still here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to the Arena Podcast. You know,
we birthed a whole bunch of podcasts from this one podcast.
Birth a lot of them, a lot of teams as well, because you guys were one of the very first radio/podcasts that I've been to, and I was able to come with the whole team and your hospitality. Dope, man. You know what I'm saying? And just to know that you guys been doing it, you know, I came in 2017. You guys
Shout
were
out to Rollo.
doing it for like 2015, 2016 or whatnot. So, you know, definitely dope. And those connections that we build at here at this podcast 3-4 years ago that I was able to be part of from that point on, those relationships are still going and strong, you know what I'm saying? Those individuals are still around. Those individuals are still, you know, extending their hands and just being at peace, you know what I'm saying? So definitely representing, you know, everybody from 2017 on, you know, the Real Point Podcast, birthed a lot of things, man, and it was always original, and that real shit is what you saw from Derek and Bebe, that's how they are, man. You know, shout out to the family, man, for real. And I know, baby, outside of this, so Entertainment Brothers together, but just being real and seeing him working at across the street from my house in North Newark at Columbus Hospital. We will build at least twice a week, you know what I'm saying, because he would do security there. And that was my Dr. Mark, it's my kid's doctor.
Physician,
So, physician, so I was always there, you know, and we would always talk. He even actually got me a job with his supervisor. But when it came to the table of, you know, the money and stuff, they in the time, you know, it didn't plan out. But, you know, shout out to him, his fam, his, you know, his kids, his legacy will never go beyond notice, you know what I'm saying? One of the best just individuals, man. Again, like, we will vibe every time there, and one of the things that I remember and I will never forget is that he loved everything he do, and he did it for the culture. And one thing outside of what he did, love more than the culture was his family, because we would always vibe and talk about our kids and the growth of our kids and how fast time is going and the kids are growing, and that's definitely a dope vibe. He's a king that'll never be forgotten. Helped us, you know, as Derek did, you know, develop as a company. We were heavy in 2017. We were heavy, and BK Vision was heavy. You know, traveling everywhere. It was about 10, 12 artists, and then other artists that we were associated with that we put on in a lot of venues. You know what I'm saying?
I was one of them.
And I thank you for rolling with us too at that time, man. And just, you know, everybody's still here, man. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? The culture still lives on, the name, you know, Bebe still lives on, and we gonna keep on representing, man.
That's
you
what's
know
up, man. We appreciate you for coming through and reflecting that overstanding, my brother.
Thanks for coming
you know
through,
what I'm saying? Word up.
You know this shit.
Just let people know where they can find you on social media.
Oh man, JG Morales 0357, NBK Vision _entertainment. Anything y'all need, man, y'all already know. We for the culture, I'm for the culture. And any platform y'all looking for, man, in arts entertainment, hit me. I got y'all. And if I don't, we got the resources to do so.
Right.
And we gonna make it happen, man. Y'all know what it is. Jersey, stand up. We ain't yesterday, we now, and we ain't never gonna stop. Rest in peace in the heavens, my G. We on the rise, baby. You know the shit, man.
Mandega
OTR.
País. You already
baby.
know what time it is.
Thank you for coming through, brother.
Yeah, we appreciate you for, you know what I'm saying, stopping through and reflecting that overstanding, brethren. So, you know what I'm saying, what we going to do now, you know what I'm saying, because we running short on time.
We're going to bring Ghost in
Yeah,
real
we're going to have
fast.
Ghost in, and we're going to close out the show.
Word.
Before we close out the show, one more time, I would like to, you know what I'm saying, reiterate, please hit that GoFundMe.
Oh, we got people
link.
giving too.
Yeah, go hit that GoFundMe
Shout out to
link.
Lonnie. Shout out to Alberto, Francisco.
Yeah, please, you know what I'm saying? Because
Appreciate
every little
every
bit
little-
helps.
every
Every
little
little bit
donation,
helps.
brothers.
Every little bit counts. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
please, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on the chat, everybody paying attention, hit the GoFundMe link on the chat. Or if not, if you don't have time to do it on the chat, go to the Real Point Podcast page on Instagram.
Yeah, it's in our
and hit
bio.
the
The
link
link is
in
in
the
our
bio.
bio,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? For real, for real. All right, so we're going to bring in Ghost Dini the Great.
sir.
One time, you know what I'm saying? Passaic
Ghost.
Zone. How you doing, brother? All right, how you? You already. Get yourself together right there, brethren. No, you good right here. Right there.
Yeah. I was like wrapped up.
Yeah, right there. You good.
Ghostini the Great.
Ghostini the Great. You know
What's
what
up,
I'm saying?
y'all? How y'all?
Chilling, man.
We
How you?
striving, Lord. We here. How about yourself?
Living, man.
That's
You know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying?
How you feeling today?
Everything good, man. Working hard, you know what I'm saying? Regular shit.
Okay.
Here for a good cause, you know what I'm saying? Bebe was the homie. So,
Yeah,
you know what I
indeed,
mean?
indeed. I see that you were paying attention to a lot of the errors that we had going on. You know what I'm saying?
Very
Yeah,
hands-on.
yeah, I
Not
see,
for
I see.
nothing, yo. He was like, even on our live shows, he would always be calling in. He
Yeah.
called in during the ROBB show.
Okay.
Definitely.
Legendary status.
Word, indeed,
That was
for
a
real.
classic episode.
Word.
It was. Word up.
But yeah, he was also a part of Charlie's birthday episode. He had his own interview, obviously. At the
Word.
time, we weren't doing like the full in-depth interviews like we
Yeah.
did later on. He was around the same time you came in.
Okay.
On
In
the
the
island and
earlier
shit.
stages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Word. Indeed.
But yeah,
That's what's up.
The freestyles from this man, he would always send us music. We was always, Bebe was always reaching out to him.
I hear from the grapevine that, you know what I'm saying, Bebe really gravitated toward his freestyles.
He did, yeah.
That's
And
what's
Bebe
up.
would always go back and
Appreciate
forth
that.
with you,
I
right?
always
Just
appreciate
texting back and forth and shit.
Yeah. We talk on the phone. Like, I let him know stuff that I had in the works, shit that I was working on, you know what I mean? And just like regular conversations, just about life and evolving.
Building a camaraderie.
Right.
Yeah. Word. That's what's up. Indeed. So, you know what I'm saying, since the last time you've been here, tell us what you've been working on since then.
Last summer dropped October Baby EP. That's on all DSPs. Shot a video for the lead single, I'm Ready. Shot a video for a joint I got on there called Caroline. Working right now on Son of Raymond.
Okay, Son of Raymond. What's the meaning behind Son of Raymond? That's your father's name?
Father's name.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
And
bet.
just basically just going in on a whole different type of vibe, like, you know what I'm saying, more grown, more mature type of vibe.
Okay.
Right.
Dropped a video for that. The first single on there called Closed Eyes featuring Stars Coleman.
Okay. The homie, Stars Coleman, you know what I'm saying? He from the
Shout
town.
out to Stars.
Yeah,
From the
for
Stars
town.
is crazy.
Yeah, man, that's a wild boy. That's a wild boy.
But the one thing I do know about Stars, he's always working.
Yeah.
Super
always
talented.
working.
Super
That is
Yeah.
true.
talented.
That is
Shout
true.
out to him.
He's on his grind.
Always showed love since day one, so I had to get him on there.
Okay.
And yeah, a couple podcasts, couple interviews here and there, and just working on the album. We rebuilding the booth right now in the studio, so
Nice.
kind of put it on pause for a little minute. Had family things going on, taking care of the the house, the moving situation, things like that. But For the most part, yeah, we back to the grind.
Bet that. Who's this right here with you?
It's my young boy Rosso.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Look older than you.
His older brother. His older brothers, they like my best friends since we was kids. You know what I'm saying?
You an artist?
Yeah,
Okay. Bet that. That's what's up. Where can anybody find your music at?
You go on Apple Music, 4L Rosso, SoundCloud 4L Rosso.
Okay.
RASO.
That's what's up. All right, that's what's up. What's up. So, with that being,
Fire.
Okay. Well, he on that Rowdy Rich. What kind of wave he on?
He can tell you better than I can.
Okay. What kind of wave you on, brethren?
It's just my like.
You on that what was it? CJ or TJ?
What's wrong?
The one from what's the one he was like, I could have had your girl, but she's smelling like fish. What's his name? The young boy.
I know what you're talking about.
He from New York.
Yeah.
I bet. But
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, really is if I was to compare myself to like Tory Lanez.
Okay. You ain't shooting people in the foot, are you? You know what I'm saying? We can't have that.
I feel like I take a lot of people. Like I listen to Jadakiss.
Yeah.
Jeezy.
Okay.
I take everybody and I just put it into my own thing.
That's what's up. So what's your social media?
My social media is @TheRealRosso_.
Okay, the real Rosso.
RASO, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Bet that. We appreciate you. So Ghost Dini, you know what I'm saying? We're running a little bit behind time.
Right.
So we heard that you wanted to do something for us here.
Yeah, Bebe always, you know what I mean, he rocked with me, and he always loved when I was in the penalty box. He always showed me love. So I figured if we had an instrumental, I could just go off one time for the homie,
right
you know
here.
what I'm saying? And I was just out there talking to Cause, and he was telling me, he reminded me that Bebe actually had a part in creating the logo for the show.
Oh yeah.
So he wanted to make that a point to, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And
That's
I never knew that.
Story.
I never knew that. So that's dope.
Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention earlier too, Bebe was big on drawing.
Yeah.
He drew all of us.
If he really, you know what I'm saying, rocked with you as an individual, he would just shoot you a drawing that he did of you, you know what I'm saying? And that was big. Word up.
There's a whole bunch of drawings out there. BB did. They all on his Instagram too.
Yeah.
If he ever did a drawing for you, he posted it up. I got pictures of the logo, like the making of the logo, so I'll post that up on the Instagram also, because we're running out of time right now, so I can't pull it up. But I got your beat lined up, so we're gonna shoot ready.
For sure.
All
right. One time for your mind, you know what I'm saying, the penalty box.
Back in the penalty box, baby. Let's get it.
It's spelled right, all right? It's spelled right.
Yeah.
Word, you know what I'm saying?
Right, here we go.
So we're gonna have the brother Ghost Dini, you know what I'm saying, bless us with a couple bars. Y'all ready out there? Grab y'all tapes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Baby,
live.
what up?
Because after
I
this,
see
we're
you
going
up
to catch
there.
it again. One time
Shout
for
to
your
Derek,
mom.
shout to Stack. Rosso, what up? Goes the great one. Look. Yo, I be the spectacular ambassador for the massacre. Legend before my time, ain't playing with you amateurs. Pistol handler, running shit, no cardiovascular. I've been on my job, never needed a manager. I damage shit till there's no days left on the calendar. Fucking Capital One. Used to always keep my stacks under the mattress. I was a savage, full of madness. P89 modified with all the attachments. Silences and extendo, scope for the night vision. Aim with precision, could shoot the wings off a white pigeon. All you gonna smell if you walked up in my kitchen is dope fumes in a box of raw fried chicken. I'm that hood, I suggest you should just act good. With no smoke, we be rolling the backwoods. Imagine anybody out there trying to play me like I'm new to this. I've been doing this. Is you crazy? This new virus got everybody in a crisis. Only thing that I suffer from is being the nicest. On these devices, I've destroyed many just like this. Look me in my eye, directly in my iris. You can tell I keep it dirty like Osiris. Only thing I caught was the chills from all these ices. Victor Freeze taking nothing less than victories. Real machine take a whole army to get rid of me. Mr. Freeze, nigga. Bang.
Son, where'd you find this?
Hey, one time for your mind. You got something? You ready?
Talk to Rosso.
You ready? You got something? Alright, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. One time for your mind. Go deep. You know what I'm saying?
We actually got a joint that I sent. So y'all can play it on the stream and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna show that love, you know what I'm saying? So right now, you know what I mean, we just wanna take this moment. We wanna take this moment.
I was in the moment.
We wanna take this moment to, you know what I'm saying, thank everybody that came through to reflect their overstanding, you know what I'm saying, for our fallen comrade, you know what I mean? He is gone but not forgotten. Anything you want to say before you know what I'm saying,
Yo,
peel out?
Rest in peace to Bebe, man. I remember all the arguments we had about our football teams. He's a Giant fan. I'm a Cowboys fan, so we was always butting heads on that. But it was always like some friendly competition. It was always love, man.
Shout out to Woozy.
Yeah.
He was a Raiders fan.
Word.
Rafa used to give him trouble.
Word up.
Bebe he was a good, genuine person, man.
Word.
Shout out to Charlie and they family too, man. My heart goes out to them for sure.
For real. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the brother said, shout out to Charlie and the family. Once again, we wanted to reiterate, hit the link, you know what I'm saying? The GoFundMe link, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out here buying Jordans, spending your stimmy on all this, you know what I'm saying, things that make you feel good. But you know what I'm saying, get back, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Facts.
It's for a good cause, it's for the family. You know what I'm saying? None of that goes to me, none of that goes to Derek, none of that goes to Marv.
It's going straight to the kids,
family.
man. Straight to the kids, straight to his family, his wife,
and
that's where we wanted to go. That's where it's most meaningful right now.
Word, indeed so, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm Stack Federal Dollar, the Big Ceviche.
I'm Derek.
You already know what time it is, know what I'm saying?
Follow me on social media, Instagram at Ghost the Great One, GHOSTDAGR8_1.
Manteca País.
Yes, sir.
Before we cut off, right?
Yeah.
Just want to say thank you to everyone who ever stepped foot in our studio.
Legends.
They all legendary. They all had a part in the history of this show.
That's a fact.
You know, we built this show from the ground, literally, up to where it got to. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for people like Fusion, Schizo at Speak Your Mind Radio, Marv at Villainy Games, at Bravery Studios, 263, Super Dave, Greg, Kelston, all those guys, everyone had their hand in this show at one point or another. I don't think we played the clip of the Christmas episode when Bebe called up going crazy, but that's fine.
It's classic.
I want to play one last clip. His brother actually requested me to play this clip.
Bet that.
It's a Bebe on drugs.
Okay.
Very sedated.
This will be very entertaining.
Yeah, go ahead, play. It's the last one on that clip. Yo, pick up the volume, yo.
But I'm fucked up.
Rewind it, rewind it.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I took. But I'm fucked up. Wow.
You know,
great way to end it.
There was this one last story, right?
Yeah.
There was this one time we had just finished recording the show. I don't know who we interviewed, but I was at my house chilling. I get a call from Bebe, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why is he calling me right now? It's like 8 o'clock at night. We are already wrapped up and everything. So I figured he had a question about the show or one of the clips or something. Pick up the phone. He's like, yo. I'm like, yo, what's good? He's like, yo, I'm fucked up. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, yo, I took some edibles, some Pop-Tart edibles. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I'm at the studio right now, bro. I threw up in front of Marv's room. I'm like, what? He's like, yo, I threw up in front of Marv's room, man. Like, I don't know, bro. You gotta come get me, look. I was like, yo, just stay the fuck where you at. I'm gonna be right there. He's like, all right, bet. I'll be here. So I go, get in the car. I'm living in North Bergen at the time. So I had to drive all the way to Patterson.
Right.
I get to Patterson. I get to the island. I get in front of Marv's door, and there's nothing there. It's completely clean. I go, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, there's nothing going on. So I call him. I'm like, yo, where the fuck you at? He's like, yo, I'm driving. I'm like, what? So I hung up. I drove all the way up and down River Street looking for him.
Right.
He was nowhere to be found. So I go, maybe he's at his house. I go to his house. His car's in the driveway. So I'm like, all right, cool. At least he's home. I run upstairs. I'm like, yo, what's going on? This nigga's laughing the whole time.
He never left.
He was in the fucking room the whole time.
Baby, you was a petty nigga, man.
King Petty,
bro.
That's my story. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said before, thank you to everyone. Shout out to Bad Lunch. I see he just signed off in the chat. Shout out to everyone that made this possible, made today possible. Sci-Hi, Sci-Fi Cardi,
yes.
The Cause,
yes.
Willie Krills,
yes.
The Ziploc Gang,
Booms,
You, Ghostini the Great,
all legends,
MBK Vision. Am I missing anyone?
Nah, that's us.
Stack.
You already know what I'm saying? For real.
Marv, shout out to you. Thank you for having us in here.
One more time for Bravery Studios. Hit the claps.
But yeah, with that being said, I'm Derek.
I'm Stack Federal Dollars.
And this is the Real Point Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that GoFundMe link. We appreciate y'all.
Manteca País.
Right here with that. What's up?
Building 3. We in here. The cause, New Jupiter. We in here. Real Point Podcast with Derek and BB. Tuning in now cause I'm scared of the TV. Need a real media source, streaming of cross. Feeding the thoughts and calls. I'm the king with the force. Making a real point or ill joint when you coming through. Real Point Podcast right in front of you.